Testing, testing. Did you guys miss the entirety of what I just said? No matter. It was so epic. It was meant only for my ears and my cats. But yes, hopefully you can hear me now. Unfortunately, I did mute myself because we had some issues yesterday. Womp womp. So anyways, I was just saying, game day. Yes, it is. It is the day of game. It is day 25, I think. But more important than that, it is game day. I wish I had an emote to represent fully what today is. And what day is it? It's game day. Anyways, hello, hello. It was so important I decided I'm going to wear sunglasses. But I'm not really going to. It's just a gimmick. Okay. Welcome, guys. Okay, let's catch up on the chat. Oh, this is kind of cool. You guys are all here. I'm glad you guys are as hyped as I am. I am very hyped. I'm more stressed than I should be over a video that I'm publishing on my YouTube channel, right? But like, it's a good kind of stress, as in like, it's been really fun for sure, and I think I'm building it up in my head now. Okay, one second. Let's see. Let's start reading the chat, starting from Allow Able Saucepan Z3ROTJQH from Kick. And this person says, tired of streaming to 0? Let's change that. Only at something.com at a bunch of letters. Well, thank you very much, Allowable Saucepan Z3 blah blah blah. What a nice message. Just make sure to follow me. That's all I care about. Idora, you gave the little wow emote. Yes, yes. It's the surprised monkey face. Zion say, wait, let me finish my dinner or lunch. Yes, finish both if you will like. I'll still be here. We streamed, I think, when we closed the stream last night, I was a little bit confused because when I looked at the stream watch hours, it said like about 8 hours streaming or 8.5 or something. So, oh, okay, I thought I streamed longer than that. Turns out it's because I forgot that our stream cut out because of the connection. And so it split into 2 streams. And I think I ended up streaming close to like 11 hours or something. So listen, we got the energy for it. All right. So I do apologize. We're starting a little bit later today, but it's because I needed to catch up on sleep and take care of a bunch of random shit. Game day, Idora. Oh man, that's a cool emote too. I gotta work on my emotes. Yes, we are locked in. KG, we are still locked in. Even though that was technically yesterday's emote of the day, it continues. It extends to today. We have never locked out. So thank you very much. KG, I definitely need my coffee this morning too. Yeah, I got my coffee. And I got my Mason Perrier, and it's almost criminal that they haven't sponsored me yet. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll make our way up there. I still haven't received my microphone, though. I was really hoping it'd be like one of those kind of surprise Amazon deliveries, and it arrives a couple days in advance. That would have been really cool to set it up. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I am _trapped. Another one of these people wanting me to visit some websites. Thank you very much. Idora, you said mic is muted. KG, mic is muted. Yes, yes. KG, you said I read you saying game day, LOL, but that was it. Yeah, I guess it was a little bit clear, and I did write game day somewhere. So, good lip reading. And I'm liking the shades. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it's practical to wear the shades, really. Although it does kind of cut off the glare a little bit when I'm staring at my screen. Who is that one? There's like that famous streamer who wore sunglasses every time he was streaming. He also had like a mustache. Like, it was a whole gimmick, I'm assuming, that he was doing, right? Like, I don't know if he had a wig on. I'm spacing on the name. But yeah, I don't think he has a good reputation anymore. But yeah, actually, you know what? On that note, I don't want to copy whoever that guy was. I forget his name. It's all good. I'm liking the shades, though. Thank you very much. You said, I don't recommend wearing it if you'll be color editing. Yeah, true. True. Well, guys, welcome. We are T-minus. Okay, did I make the right changes on my stream? Let's see. Oh, I forgot to add something on this one. Give me a second, guys. I think I only added it to... My goodness, yesterday was such a fun stream, right? But Lucky probably knows. Dr. Disrespect. Yes, that is the name. Yes. Wasn't he like one of the biggest streamers way back in the day or something? And then I think he got embroiled in some crazy drama. Okay, what did I want to add? I wanted to add a browser. I want to add this little countdown. There it is. Where should we put this? We'll put it right here. Sure. Cool. So yes, we are T minus 3.5 hours, and we have a bunch of things still to do. Idori said, I watched one episode where he premiered a new PUBG map. Nice, nice. And I gotta respect the production. Yeah, you know what? That's what I recall. Like, I remember thinking, like, oh, this guy's big. And then it looks like he puts a lot of time and money into, like, high production, high quality stuff. We would like to get to that level. So don't get me wrong. We want to copy some of what he does, but maybe not his lifestyle. That's what I'm saying. KG said, I'm so excited to make my own emojis. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, how did the rest of your stream go yesterday? I couldn't watch without the... Yeah, I didn't turn on the audio, but visually it looked great. So I can just wear shades and a mustache and not be camera shy when I stream. LOL. Yeah, listen, you get over it quickly. It's just, you know, once you turn on the stream and then you realize no one really cares. And it's like, okay, we'll just keep going. Now, I had a message from my good tier 2 subscriber, Will. And he did say, look, the world doesn't revolve around just Dubai, so put in the freaking time zone. Because I think in my YouTube video I put in just 8 p.m., but I didn't actually say, 8 p.m. Dubai time. Because I didn't want to do it. Okay, Will, if you're watching, the thing is, I did think about that, but it takes up too much space in the title, and I didn't think I had the space for it, so I just ignored it. Plus, the world does revolve around me, and I am in Dubai, so by transitive property... It actually does. Let me look up Dubai time. Is it GST? Is that the GST time? Is Dubai in the GST? Is in the GST time zone? Okay, so I'll just say GST. How about that? Okay. Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. Think about what? Sorry, I wasn't. I'm like so distracted trying to do too many things here. Oh wait, no, I can do it from here. Okay, so we do have a whole game plan, okay? GST. Let's see if that works. Alright, you're welcome, Will. I have changed my YouTube title successfully. Guys, I had so much fun making the thumbnail for today's stream. I don't know if you guys were able to see it. It's only on the YouTube side. It's so minor, but... I did have fun. Let me go and try to pop it up for you guys. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to switch over to this. See, I did remember. I am getting better at remembering to switch scenes. So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to do a lot of talking to our boy, Mr. Echo. And I also want to show you guys the thumbnail. It's only on YouTube right now. But here we go. It's so ridiculous, but I was loving it. So here I am with my shades on, live stream. We're on day 25, guys. That is also kind of crazy to think. Episode 1 complete. Join the watch party. And okay. Let me show you guys what I made today, okay? Oh, let me keep reading what you're saying. KG, you said, I didn't think about that. It went really good for me, not being prepared at all. I was not planning on streaming yesterday, but Lucky set it up and was like, okay, you're live. And I'm like, I'm what now? And next thing I know, people were joining. Thank you. Low Bass Guy actually rated me, so that was pretty dang cool for my first day. Yeah, what a guy. I was singing his praises throughout yesterday. But yeah, I did see he was in your chat, and that was really cool. KG said, I got 12 people at one point. Damn, dude, that's a excellent start. I don't even know what I had on my first several days of streaming. I'd be colored me shocked if I had more than like 5 total. Not that it matters. Honestly, it's just one of those things you probably shouldn't even think about it. It's just think more about, like, are you enjoying having the camera on and doing whatever you're doing? And then, the views will come or they won't. And if they don't, that's fine, At least you're meeting cool people through these platforms, right? But yes, we do want to grow, so... welcome to the streaming world. You're only 24 days behind me as a streamer. So as much knowledge as I can instill upon you as a veteran, a 25-day veteran, I shall. Ooh, I just saw something pop up. What happened? Striatums, was that you? Hold on one second. I forgot to open one of these windows. Basically, my computer crashed yesterday, right? The internet followed by OBS. So I did a hard... shut down on my computer, and so now I forgot to open up a few things as part of my stream. We are not professional streamer status yet. Okay, Striatums, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, and then Kusha Nampa on Kick. Yes, every day we're growing our Kick. I think we're maybe at 13 people on Kick now, so progress is progress. And Lunar Just, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Oh wow, so some of these happened off stream, but yes, thank you guys. And yes, yesterday we had Foco Guano joining from Kick as well. Thank you, Stritum, for the follow on Twitch. All right, so guys, let me give a quick little heads up or a reminder. What is the special thing about today? Well, for many of you, it is a special day because we've been spending so much of our time, 8 hours a day, 24 days in a row. We have finished Project Mongolia, Episode 1, Into the Blizzard. And it's a labor of love. Video is now on YouTube. It will release in 3 hours time, and so I need to do a few things today. We do have a bunch of tasks before the launch, so yeah, we're gonna have a busy day. We're gonna try to be locked in. We'll try not to be as distracted. Distraction's good though, it's good, but I just need to make sure we have a good mindset for the grind set. But then yeah, once we release it, the hope is for all of you guys who are tuning in, I would love if you guys all hop on over to the YouTube side. I'll include the link. Oh, look at this. Look, I created a command just for this. If you guys punch in !watch party, I hope it works. There it is. It should then provide a link from which you can double click and go right into the premiere of the video. So if you go ahead and do that, you'll see that it should take you to the video link, at which point you should be able to see the trailer that plays, but the video itself will not actually be published until 8 p.m. GST, so in about 3 hours time. So the game plan is, let's take care of all the tasks. I need to make a few posts publicly and just kind of promote this. You never know. Honestly, it's just one of those things. I don't know how many people enjoy live streams on the Instagram side of things, but it doesn't hurt to let them know. And then we're going to watch it together. So I think around 7:45, so almost exactly 3 hours from now, my ask would be if we can all hop on over to the YouTube video, the one in the watch party, and then we can still chat there. So the chat function will still be available, and then the video should launch right around 8 o'clock. I think there might be a little bit of it might take 10 minutes afterwards to let people join in and stuff. But yeah, then we're gonna watch it together. It's 16 and a half minutes. And I do hope, because I don't think we have actually on stream watched it start to finish in its final form. So I do hope for everyone, even though a lot of you guys have seen bits and pieces of it like 1,000 times at this point, I do hope you can watch it and enjoy it with fresh pair of eyes, as well as knowing that this is the first time we're actually all going to watch it start to finish without any breaks, including me. I actually so for all I know, there might be some errors in here that I missed, and we're going to just enjoy it together. So that's possible. What else? Let me read your chat real quick. Stritum says hi. Hello. Thank you again for the follow. KG, you said no, I shouldn't, and I did enjoy myself, but that was pretty cool for me because I thought it was going to be just me and Lucky. Yeah, even if it's just you and Lucky, you're lucky to have Lucky, who is also streaming, and you guys can just have fun, right? I think my day one was just, again, someone I know in real life hopping in and being like, hey, what's up? And even that was kind of cool. So do not worry. Just move on from there. KG, and I didn't think about that, is the time zone. Oh, yeah. I did think about it, but I'm the center of this universe, so I was like, whatever. But I did make the change, so. KG, I was telling people I would be back on around noon or later, and I was like, oh, wait, they don't know what time that is in their zone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yes, let's go. We got Locked In and Slim Kitty emotes in the chat. Okay, everything, I hope the whole stream is working again. That was so annoying yesterday. I still don't really know what caused everything to crash. But yeah, it should be better, I hope. But yes, it is awesome, KG. Everything is awesome today. So let's do the usual things as we kind of get on with our day. Looks good so far. Perfect. First thing I'll do is remind everyone that we do have custom commands. So I'm putting in ! commands. You said the chat isn't delayed, doesn't look like it either. Okay, that's good. All right. Making progress. So you should see here all of our commands that are available for you all to find ways to support me, to follow me on my social media channels like YouTube and Instagram and Twitch, Kick, and everything in between that. You can see ways to see what kind of gear that I use when I travel, when I create my photos and videos. You'll see how I edit my photos. So there's presets that I sell on my website, so feel free to check that out. The tours doesn't necessarily point to a live tour just yet, but I do run international workshops, photo workshops for honeymooners, just private tours as well. So yeah, we're planning for 2026. I'm trying to put a calendar together for those trips. But and then we have ways for people to use their points that you earn, the PPs, prize pixels. That is the name of our point system for everyone who engages in the chat, who donates, who does all kinds of fun stuff. We don't have a reward yet for the points, although I did credit people in my upcoming videos, so there was that. But we'll find cool ways to thank you guys for supporting me. All right, what else should I say? Okay, very briefly again, I am a wildlife and travel photographer and videographer. We are an aspiring filmmaker community here, and content creative people in general. So a lot of what I've been doing has been in the name of producing films and stories that I can publish to my social medias. Primarily it was YouTube, or not YouTube, it was Instagram for the longest time. And then as of a year ago, I've actually hopped on over to become a YouTuber. And so we've been doing a lot more like long form content. So I've got, I have an endless number of trips that I went on in the past couple of years. And so we're using that as the content that we work towards in terms of editing and telling stories. So story number 1 that we started on day 1 of our live streaming journey was Project Mongolia. So that is the whole point of today's stream and the watch party. All right, so hopefully that covers it. I want to show you guys something I created, which will play at around 7:45. So I'll show, depending on how much time I have, I got to remember we're on the clock here. I'm going to switch over to a new scene that I created, and this is what you guys will see roughly around 7:45 p.m. my time, Dubai time. Let me find it. This one.
There are moments you never forget when you witness something primal, ancient, unstoppable. Through blinding snow, I watched them emerge, eagle hunters with the spirit of warriors past. This is my journey to the heart of Mongolia. There are moments you never forget.
Cool. All right, that was actually the first time I was testing that, so I'm glad it worked. Although I couldn't hear the audio, so hopefully you guys you could hear it okay. But yeah, so we're gonna be able to play that on loop when we actually, and so the goal is, I think in my mind, the thought was, I'll keep the Twitch and Kick streams going at 7:45, and then I'll just have this scene up there. So hopefully, if anyone pops in, they'll be curious and then they'll go ahead and type in !watch party, or they will just go to my YouTube channel, from which point they should be able to then hopefully see the video and join us live. So that's my current thought. And then for the YouTube stream, I think I'll need to cut it. I need to turn that one off roughly around 7:45 so that there isn't any conflict with me being on a live stream at the same time that the premiere is live, because that could be an issue. I believe there might be a way for those of you watching the so for instance, I think there are 3 of you guys on YouTube right now watching along with me. I think around 7:45, I'm gonna double check if I can do this in YouTube. I think there is a way on YouTube to redirect. So there might be a way that I can actually just, instead of making you guys like shutting off the stream, if I can redirect all of you guys to the premiere, that way, yeah, you guys don't have to do extra work. But we'll figure that out. We have some time. That's later on in our to-do list. Idora, you've got 2,100. Damn, you've been collecting them PPs. Good on you, man. Good on you. And thank you for trying out the !watch party. So, yes, everything is functional, I hope. Actually, I should click on that. Wait, did I click on it? Okay, let me test it. Yes, it works. Cool. All right, so this is how I made that video, by the way, for anyone interested. And this is the same way I created all of these Be Right Back scenes that we have for when I have to step away from the computer. But basically, I have my little logo opener here. Let me turn that down. And all I did was I added 2 keyframes so that the video would follow along. Basically, I added a subtle zoom to this background video, this AI-generated video of my 2 cats in my home studio. This is essentially my home studio, by the way, guys. Roughly speaking, right? So you can see my bookshelf right here. Then we got these little styrofoam foam things behind one of my monitors. I don't have a wired mouse necessarily, although I do plug it in when I need to charge it. The speakers are not there, so, you know, AI is being a little bit, liberal with its creativity here. And then we've got our little overhead light, which is not necessarily placed there, but it's a nice effect. And then my 2 cats, of course. I don't let them on the table, but, you know, it works. So then the way it works here is I create a video, and all I'm doing is adding a subtle keyframe from the very beginning of this background video all the way until the end of it. And it's just a subtle zoom as the video plays. And while it's zooming in, I timed the thing here, which is I basically overlaid this video on top. So this is the original video, and then I put this on top. And then I just need to add keyframes and just resize it over time so that it fits within that monitor screen. So you'll see it keeps it expands over time to keep fitting inside the monitor screen. And then here it becomes fixed. And then I just placed my video inside of the space there. Anyways, it's actually simpler than it looks, and that's really cool about this. But yeah, KG, you got almost 1,000 PPs. Oh no. Was I doing the thing again? I was. Adora, thank you very much. Let me grab 200 PPs for you for catching me slacking. Oh, and I was showing some really cool stuff too. I was going in depth, okay? Let me give you some PPs. Let me go to CloudBot over here on Streamlabs. Go to Loyalty. There you are, Adora. You've just earned yourself 200 more PPs. So you've got 2,000, 322 PPs. Thank you for catching me. Not switching scenes. Okay, so I'll do the speedrun version of that. I got a video here, the background of my cats, and I'm just zooming in on it, and then I've got this video that I overlaid on top, and then both of them are keyframed in such a way that they're both zooming in, relatively speaking, to match whatever I'm trying to fit it inside of. And then I just put my actual video, whatever the content is, to play inside of this monitor screen. And then I do a fun thing at the end where I rewind it. So I just do a reverse of the loop, and then I do the reverse of the sizing of the screen to keep fitting within there. And then that way it can do a loop. It'll do a perfect loop over and over and over again. So yeah. KG, you say I didn't pull it up fast enough. No worries. You'll get. Yeah, if you had, you would have been over 1,000 PPs. But you know, the PPs come to you when you least expect them, right? The surprise PPs are the ones you should look out for. In real life as well. Okay, so we're gonna go back to business. Let me swap over to our video just in case. And we are gonna do hype music all day. Today is still a locked in day. I should probably make that the name of the playlist, the locked in playlist. Mongolia, here we go. In the meantime, let's pull open Mr. Echo over here and let's see what his instructions are for me, such that we are prepared for today. So I already asked him a few questions. Here's what he says. Prepare your YouTube live. In YouTube Studio, create a custom live stream event that's set to start around 7:40. In Restream, make sure you have YouTube as one of your destinations and that you've linked it to that event's stream. That sounds complicated. Okay, I'm not listening. Oh, these are old instructions. Okay. Here's a timed playbook for the next 4.5 hours, keeping you on track, building hype, and driving people into the premiere. Now, which was like an hour ago, I think. Do a YouTube community post. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. So, KG, you said, oh my gosh, and then you say going back to business. That's great. What was I saying that about? I forget. Going back to business? Oh, when you're saying when I was talking about PPs or what? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't talk about PPs and talk about business stuff at the same time. You need to utilize ChatGPT? Yes. I cannot live without ChatGPT. It's like for every brain cell I lose from relying on ChatGPT instead of my own brain power, I'm gaining 5 points on productivity. So it's the trade-off, unfortunately, we're signing up for. I say unfortunately, it's a trade I'm willing to make. It's like people who are smokers or chronic alcoholics or whatever. I don't know. Whatever vices you guys have, and you make the trade-off. You're like, okay, I might have some kind of cancer in the future, but feels good. Feels good, man. For me, yeah, I'm losing a bit of brain cells here and there, but my God, am I being more productive, you know? Okay, what did I... Oh, yeah, I need to create a YouTube post. Create post. And it's going to be an image. KG, you said fair trade. Yeah, yeah. That's a horrible comparison, but okay, yeah. Listen, you don't follow me for the apt comparisons and analogies. You come here for the PPs that I send to all of you. Okay, so YouTube community posts. We're gonna do the thumbnail. That's fine. Sorry, I'm doing this a little bit off camera right now, just in case. I'm not sure what I can or can't show. Alright, let me find my thumbnail for the video. The comedy's a plus? Yeah, yeah. I've always known I'm a funny guy, you know? But then my friends never, like, will ever admit it to me publicly. So it's like they've been gaslighting me for my entire life. But thankfully I have people like you in the chat who are, you know, hyping me up for my humor. So we did have a very objectively funny moment yesterday when I requested a definition of the word weeb from Mr. Echo, our ChatGPT, but I asked him to provide the definition in the form of a poem, and it was quite poetic, I gotta say. That was a very, very funny moment. Yeah. KG, you said, yes, I heard. Yeah. Just tell me I'm funny. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can't ask for it. That's the problem. You just gotta feel it. Okay, what was I gonna do? I needed a thumbnail, so I'm going to Photos, Exports, going to my Mongolia project, and Thumbnails, Episode 1. So as a reminder, this is the thumbnail. I love this thumbnail. I'm so happy with how this turned out. And I do owe thanks to... was it KG? Was it you yesterday? Or was it yesterday? I'm losing track of time. Was it KG and Siegfried? Oh, man. I feel so bad because I was like shouting you guys out before. But whoever was helping me, there's two people in particular who helped me out with this this thumbnail. And I think we definitely did a good ass job. No complaints. So, I'm going to post this thumbnail as a YouTube post. I guess I can show this part. I'm always trying to be mindful I don't share things I'm not supposed to, because I make that mistake all the time, I'm sure. So I'm doing a YouTube post. I haven't really done many posts, but it seems like that's one of the other kind of strategies as a YouTuber you can make use of, is doing a post to your followers, and then hopefully it'll pop up in the notifications and stuff. So I figured I'll, but then the problem is it gets cropped here. So here's what we're going to do. And this is why I never can do things on time. I have a chronic disability, which is, I get so nitpicky about every little thing, and I'm like, oh, I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. So here's what we're gonna fix. Was it the live stream thumbnail? No, it's a YouTube thumbnail. I'm gonna create a square version of this. I believe if I go to resize, we'll do a custom size. We'll do 1280 by 1280. Copy and resize. So hopefully this will create a new Canva project, and then I can work off of it to make a square image such that it will fit in that YouTube post. KG, you said it's epic. I helped with picking the photo, but someone gave you the red font idea. I know. Well, no, you guys were equally supportive and helpful. Yeah, and that, if anything, I struggled way more with the photo selection, so it was really helpful for you to give that extra, you know, yeah, just the extra little bit of like, this is the right photo. Because if you didn't say that, there's a chance I would have been like, this might just be in my head. Let's just go to a more normal photo style. But there's something about it I did like, and I'm glad you liked it as well. And yeah, now it is forever our thumbnail. Okay, perfect. All right, it resized it decently, but not perfectly. So we gotta... There we go. Let me just group all of this and then resize it as one piece. And then we're gonna, oops. We're gonna move this one behind the blizzard. Let's maybe bump up these guys a little bit higher. Just so it's a little bit more legible. Okay, we don't have to strive for perfection on this one, so I think this is probably good enough. Okay, and then let's export this one. PNG. Current page. But yeah, the red font turned out really good. Thankfully, we found a template on Canva that had a nice shade of red that I liked, so we went with that, and I think it's good. Okay, so then we go to YouTube projects, Mongolia, final. I'm just gonna make it here. Thumbnail square. Yobel prize. Mongolia, episode 1, thumbnail square. I need to be a bit better at being organized. Okay, so now we got our square one. Let's go back to YouTube. I'm just gonna put all these in here. Okay, so this one we need to delete, and we're gonna add a new one. The square one we got now. Boom. Into the blizzard. There we go. Okay. So what do? I hit... No, now we gotta type something in. So what do we type? Into the blizzard premieres live tonight at 8 p.m. Dubai time. Hope to see you there. And then the premiere link, where was that link? I can just type it in here. It's like, oh shoot, what is the link to my video? Well, let me type in !watch party and it'll tell me. There it is. Let me just copy this real quick. And we're gonna put it in here. Striatums. Is that how I say your name? Striatums. I really liked your snow leopard video and how well you showcased the Himalayan landscapes. Super hyped for the Mongolia video. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Can I ask you, Striatums, did you find my YouTube channel after Twitch? So like, for instance, did you find me on Twitch first and then you're checking out the YouTube video now? Or were you following me on YouTube before and then you just happened to notice I was doing live streams? I'm assuming it's the former, not the latter, but I am curious because I would love to know more analytics of like how people discover me and from where and all that fun stuff. But thank you very much. Thank you for watching that video. You're a subscriber on YouTube. Interesting. So then you follow me on YouTube, then you saw the live streams, and then you checked out the live streams at some point, and now you're following me on Twitch. Is that how it is? Because that'd be really cool to know, because I don't know like how many people see my live VODs on YouTube or see that I'm live. But if it's working, I'm happy to hear that. You said yes? Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. And I appreciate you for following me across platforms. Thanks for being on YouTube and on Twitch. Yeah, so I don't know how much you've been watching the live streams, but this is a new journey for me. So yeah, 25 days in a row. We've been streaming about 8 to 9 hours every day. And honestly, it's been such a blast. I think I'm going to keep doing it. Really, it's just been amazing. Okay, so then let me just finish this post here. I think that's all I need to do. So let me hit post. There we go. All right. So I'm going to share this to you guys. I don't know if it makes a difference if you guys go like this or not. I have no idea. Honestly, I don't. But just for your own reference, this is what we just created. It is a post on YouTube on my channel. So then this is our way to kind of also hopefully premiere and notify followers that something is happening tonight. Yeah, and it's just got a link to the watch party. So what else? That's okay. So we're done with that step. Now we have to drop a YouTube short. Oh yeah, we can do this. So give me a second here. Next step. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Striatums, are you what part of the world are you from? All right, in the meantime, let me open up a YouTube Shorts. All right, we're gonna upload a video. All right, so we created that YouTube short yesterday. Where was it? This is under trailers and promos, shorts, this one, right? Okay, so then what I'll do is I'm gonna rotate this one. One more time. Okay, there. So now I'm just gonna publish this as a YouTube short. So I'm just gonna drag it over to my YouTube side of things. Clip should be 10 to 15 seconds. Title it Sneak Peek into the Blizzard Premiere 8 p.m. Sure thing, boss. Watch live tonight at 8 p.m. Dubai time. Well, let's pop in the link to the premiere. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm doing some of these steps off camera, off screen, but I will voice it out loud. Striatums, you said, I'm posted near Corbett National Park. Just finished med school. Oh, whoa. Congrats on the med school, and how lucky you're near the park. Just be careful of them tigers, though, right? Yeah, so I was in Corbett in that video, the snow leopard one. You'll see. That was my first time there. I went in the winter time. It was freezing. I was so shocked how cold it was, but it was beautiful. You had all the fog that, you know, the morning mist or the fog that pops in. That was really cool. All right. Okay, Mr. Echo, I'm on step number 3 of dropping a YouTube short. So I have the video. Can you give me a bit more of what I should put in the description or any hashtags or things like that that I should include before I release it? Yeah, Corbett National Park's amazing. I do want to go back to India. I've been 3 times. The first time was to Ranthambore National Park. Second time was to Kabini National Park. And then the third time was for being in the Ladakh area and then Corbett. India is just so vast. There's like you just cannot. It's not easy planning to go there because the itinerary can be endless. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we're gonna copy these over. All right, we gotta hustle. We got two and a half hours left. It seems like a lot of time, but if you see how slow I work, you'll realize we're behind. Okay, so basically just off screen, I'm just doing some of the boring stuff where like I'm just trying to publish the YouTube short, the one I just played for you guys. Oh, also, last night we crossed 8,000 subscribers on YouTube. That was really cool. I do hope we can reach 10,000 by the end of the year. And yeah, just I don't know if it treats you differently. I don't know if like YouTube, if you're if you hit 10,000, does something special happen? Like, does the algorithm treat you differently, or I don't know. But either way, it's a cool number to have. So yeah, thank you guys. And also on Instagram, you know, the usual, but Twitch and Kick, we are lagging behind, but it is nice to be able to use all 3. We've met some cool people on Kick, by the way, so I am very happy on the decision to multi-stream across all 3. But yeah, hopefully on Twitch, the ideal status is that we reach what? It'd be cool to reach 100. Yeah, if we can reach 100 followers by the end of the year. Actually, no, that should be manageable, right? Because I think we're right at 50 followers, and it's been our first month of streaming. So, yeah, let's say, can we reach 250 followers by the end of the year? That feels like a reasonable goal, but that'd be pretty fun. That'd be fun. Okay, so let me take care of the other off-stream stuff. I'm just trying to take all the tags, make sure it's there. 2.5 hours. We got this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Striatums, if you're still in the chat, can I ask, is this your first time watching the live stream, or have you tuned into any of the other live streams before? I'm curious, so then I can think about what I'll share if I've already shared it and you're aware. You said, I appreciate that you find the wildlife and nature of India interesting. For a developing low-income country, it is important that we protect our ecosystems. I mean, listen, the appreciation all goes the other direction. I think, I'm trying to think, is there anywhere else in the world that has such, like, I don't know, is the term biodiversity? Or, I'm not sure, but, like, everyone, when people think of, like, wildlife and nature, well, with wildlife, you think of Africa, a lot of people do. But it's kind of crazy to realize that India's got, like, almost everything, right? You guys have, don't you guys have lions as well? Am I mistaken? You guys have leopards, you got elephants, you got the red pandas, which I still want to spend time to document. What else? What are the crazy things? You got the sloth bears, you got, yeah, all the different types of, like, bird species and everything else with that. What other big five kind of animals have I seen there? So, mm, mm. Yeah, I mean, already enough. It's like, it's so crazy to think you have that kind of crazy amount of wildlife. And then all the birds that you guys have. Oh, yeah, I was hesitating on saying cheetahs, but you said cheetahs too? Okay. I couldn't remember if someone said they tried to introduce cheetahs into India or something, or I forget. KG, I want to meet a sloth. Sloth and shake its hand. Well, seeing as how slow I operate, if you ever meet me in real life, I don't know if that counts, but I will shake your hand. Striatums, I just finished exams, so I could not catch the previous streams. No worries. Okay, cool. So you're coming in fresh. So I don't know if that means you haven't seen the video yet. Hopefully you've checked out the trailer that's on the YouTube premiere. But besides that, yeah, then if you're coming in fresh, I'm almost like excited to not share too much. But just know in general, this is a trip that I took in February of last year. So I was trying to go chronologically. So after the India vlog, that was from December and January of 2023 to 2024. And then in February, I went to Mongolia. So I was pretty busy traveling for the past year and a half. I think like literally every month I was traveling at least a couple weeks out of the month. So February was Mongolia, and that's what we're working on now. This is episode 1. Most likely there might be 1 or 2 more episodes to go before we complete Project Mongolia. Then March, I went to Sri Lanka. April, I took 3 photographers with me to Uganda for chimpanzees and lions and elephants and leopards. Then May, I went to Zimbabwe for about a month. June was a trip I went on for a large YouTuber. And then July, I went to Vietnam for a full month. And then we had a trip. I think I was a few months there where I stayed in Dubai because I needed to like move apartments and all that fun stuff. And then we went to Mongolia again. I went with I say client, but he's more like a good friend now for me. We've traveled quite a bit in the past. And then I went to Zimbabwe and Uganda again, but this time I took a honeymoon client with me for like 2.5 weeks. And then January of this year, I went to Vietnam and Colombia. And then Feb, I went to, I forget where. End of Feb, beginning March, I went to Japan. So yeah, point is we've been traveling quite a bit. So we will not run out of fun content to work on stream. And that's what we've been doing on streams. So every day I've been streaming like around 8 to 9 hours. And you basically just get to watch all the behind the scenes. Like how do I edit? What's my thought process? Where are areas that I need to develop, any fun travel stories I have, or camera talk, or gear talk. It's all of the above. Everything's fair game. And then I have my 2 cats, so you can. My cats are hiding from me right now, but they'll hop onto the stream later. So yeah, we just have fun with it. Striatum, let's see. Yeah. So you have all the big cats and cheetahs now. KG in slow motion like the Zoo movie. Yeah, Zootopia. Yeah, what a movie. Did I watch the second one? No, I haven't seen the second one yet. Is the second one out? Or I don't know. It's been a while. KG said, I'm interested. What's next after this one? Oh, yeah. So technically what's next should have been Sri Lanka. But I think I need to work on Japan. So I'm in the midst right now of trying to put an itinerary together and organize and start promoting a trip to Japan for next year. Most likely in February, beginning of Feb. Which means there's not a lot of time left. So I'm kind of screwing myself over here if I don't publish it soon. So, because we're in beginning of August. September, October, November, December, Jan. So I only have like 5 months left. So I do need to start doing this. Yeah, so I'm glad we're going to publish this video tonight. Because then I do need to spend a lot more time off stream just taking care of business. Hopefully I can publish the Japan video or the Japan post on my website. And then if we work on Japan as a project, that will also support in terms of getting videos and photos ready to publish. So that's my current thought. Alternatively, we do go in chronological order, so we would work on Sri Lanka, but in between moments when we're between editing the video for Sri Lanka, we might just do some photo edits of Japan, because at the very least I need photos, right? Because then I can post it on my website. Striatums, we have a red panda breeding program in the northeast part of India. Yeah, I might have heard of that one. I really wanted to go to the northeastern portion and just try to photograph red pandas in the wild. So ideally, I would see them in the wild. The breeding program, I'm open to that as well. But if we can see them, just out there, that'd be so cool. But now that I'm doing more documentary styles, I'm actually more open to going to the breeding programs, because then I can make a fun video out of it, interview people, learn about it, and then try to promote the program, as well as being able to get some nice like close encounters and stuff. So dun, 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 dun. KG, you said I would love to see Japan. Yeah, Japan is amazing. I mean, everyone knows it, right? There's no secret to the fact that everyone loves Japan. So one of the few places where it's known for everything, right? Like some people know it just for the food, some people know it for the landscapes and the nature, for the city life and the crazy chaos there. Did I say culture already? Yeah, but like the more like traditional cultural stuff. Yeah, I mean, what am I doing explaining it? Everyone knows. It's like self-explanatory. It's Japan. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I think I'm ready to publish my YouTube short. I think everything is good to go. Let me hit publish, and then let me send a link to you guys if you want to check it out. Oh, wait, it's not ready yet. They're doing a check. There's 8 more minutes. What's up, Idora? Wait, did you say hi? Yeah, you already said hi. You were telling me to hurry up, right? Good to see you again, Idora. There's a Little Dicky song about Korea, dude. How much have I been missing out on? I used to listen to all of Little Dicky's music, his music videos, really. I think the last one I saw was maybe Pillow Talk, and then I just haven't been listening to music at all. So I missed out on the past like 3 years or so, 4 years maybe. Like literally no Spotify. Yeah. Yeah, I need to watch the series Dave. I think I heard about that one. You sent in the Discord. Okay. But you know what? I was thinking in terms of like how I can run streams going forward, because I feel bad sometimes when I'm not able to catch up on like messages, like on my like WhatsApp and whatever, my iMessage, like from my friends, but then also on the Discord. So I'm thinking maybe going forward, what I can do is like the first 30 minutes to the hour when I start the stream, I can use that time just kind of checking through the Discord, seeing like the photos and videos you guys are sharing there, and just kind of starting off chill that way, right? And just seeing what's happening, and then we can do some live review of some of the shots and stuff. That's my current thoughts, and hopefully that way, that way we can stay more consistent about like trying to check all the socials and communications. Is the series, Dave, is it like a full-on comedy, or is this like something more serious? And in the meantime, let's see here. What have we done? We're posting this YouTube short, so then I need to do a second Instagram story. So clip another 10 to 15 seconds teaser from the main video. Okay. Okay, Mr. Echo, I'm just about to finish number 3 about the YouTube short. Number 4, I don't see an issue with that. I guess I could publish another 10 to 15 second, and then with the countdown and all that fun stuff. Number 5, I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't feel like making a serious post or a permanent post, because it takes a bit more time for me to do that. But then, yeah, and we'll figure out the other steps later in a second, but just focusing on those steps there. My current thought is I have a really nice thumbnail that we created for this video, like as just an image, right? So would it make sense to do a post or like an Instagram story where it just has the thumbnail with like information about joining the live stream? Or does it always make more sense to just have the video playing, like a teaser promo portion of the video as the Instagram story, and then include the countdown and the links below? And or should I include the thumbnail, just put it higher up on the screen somewhere, but have the video as being the main draw? Let me know. So basically, just to reiterate, should I make an Instagram story that is just the thumbnail, with the countdown and other text to let people know. Thank you. Idora, you gotta watch the series, Dave. It's hilarious and satirical. You know what? Yeah, I haven't had time since I started doing live streams to really catch up on any shows. I was starting to watch Samurai Champloo, but I just haven't had time yet to really watch it. And then there was a series on FX that I have access to on one of these things that I have here, called Adults, and that seemed pretty fun. I think I watched the first like 3 episodes of Adults. It's like, it felt like this old school show. I say old school. There was a show back when I was in university, I think, about fantasy football. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I think it was on FX. The League. Oh yeah, I think it's called The League, right? I think it's so. The League. That was so hilarious to me. It was like a group of buddies who have a fantasy football team, and they're super, super intense about it, and a lot of shenanigans ensue. And Adults feels kind of like that. I wouldn't be shocked if it's like the same writers or something. It has like the same vibe to it, which I like. Idora, how do you decompress? Funny enough, I think these streams are a nice little... Well, doing these live streams has not felt like a compress or whatever the opposite would be. So I've never felt like the stream so far is something where I'm ending up feeling more stressed out or like, you know, uncomfortable. It feels more natural. Like, I enjoy it. The only thing I don't enjoy is that I do need to take a few more breaks in between to like just stand up out of my chair and like exercise a little bit. But besides that, like, no need to decompress. But yeah, normally how do I decompress? I got my 2 cats, and then I multitask. Every time I'm working, I'm multitasking. I just don't know how to just do one task, unless it's a task that requires 100% of my brain power, like, you know, it's like super serious. So I'm always like decompressing even when I'm doing stressful work, because I'll have like a YouTube video or some movie or something playing in one of my monitors. But now that I'm live streaming, I can't really watch movies anymore or TV shows. But you guys have replaced that, and it's been pretty fun, so no complaints. You watch The League? I like that Krishna chant they do. Krishna chant. Oh man, it's been too long. I don't even know the reference anymore. That was such a good show though. The Krishna chant. For stories, movement wins. Yep. So content 1, video teaser. Okay, and the video here is done. So let me go ahead and hit publish. I'm going to share a link in the chat for anyone in a second. This is a YouTube short teasing the premiere. So I just posted a link in the chat. This is just the link to the YouTube short. So nothing crazy special about it. It's the same moment that I showed you guys on screen. But hopefully it's just, we're learning as much as we can about how to be an effective YouTuber. And so we're clearly going overboard and overkilling with all of this. So we're doing a YouTube post, we're doing like a YouTube short, we're doing an Instagram story. Yeah, so we're definitely going all out here. But I think it's fun. It's fun to learn as well. And also it's for my own kind of analysis. I want to see if these things actually help at all or not. I don't know if there's a way to track the analytics behind the scenes, but yeah, it'll be good to know. Let's see what Mr. Echo says. Content 10 to 15 second teaser, countdown set to 8 p.m. Yeah, motion, I agree. Optional, thumbnail reminder. Static slide using your tonight at 8 p.m. Okay. Gives anyone who missed the video a second chance to see the official look. If pressed for time, Google. Okay. So let's go to CapCut now. Bum, 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 bum. So this is CapCut. We were playing with it yesterday. You guys haven't really seen me use CapCut since the start of my streams. So yesterday was the first time I actually got into the desktop mode and started working with it. It's been a while. But I've made the same comments that I hold to it now. CapCut is like so, I think saying underrated doesn't do it justice, because I'm sure at this point everyone knows about CapCut and loves it, but it definitely punches way above its weight when you think about like people who spend good money for Premiere and you know, Final Cut and everything else, to have this program come out that's mobile first and then quickly hopped over to desktop as well, and they constantly update their programs, and they have such a large user base of people who are creating, you know, like templates and tutorials, and it's so user friendly and intuitive that, yeah. So if anyone is curious about learning video editing, this is how I first learned, was on the mobile version of CapCut. And it's not just like jumping into it. Then you can also search on social medias for like people who make tutorials. And I spent a lot of time in the beginning just copy pasting, like learning how I'd watch a video where someone's like, hey, here's how you do this effect. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, okay, I have a video in mind. Let me try to apply that effect to my video. And then it worked out. So here's what we clipped up yesterday. So now I need to find another 10 to 15 second cut of the video that I can use as a teaser. I'm a little bit hesitant to show the beginning trailer because this is going to be an Instagram reel that I do want to post seriously. Like, you know, I do want to make a reel where I have the entire promo trailer rotated in vertical format. So I don't really want to overplay that card just yet on Instagram, because then I would like it to feel fresh for anyone who didn't end up watching the video, but then, you know, they see my reel. And hopefully it is still a new hook. It just comes after the video is released. This will still be a way to promote the YouTube channel and the video. So I think I want to reserve all that for later. So let's find another teaser moment. If anyone's got suggestions, I'll take it. Currently I'm thinking maybe this kind of snow moment here, because it's, you know, it is also fairly dramatic. And it's got somber music, so maybe that's better. So that's what I'm currently thinking. KG, you said that first part. Sorry, which part are you saying? Yeah, sorry, I'm jumping around, so I lost you. You say where it ends on the cow. You're talking about this yak, yeah? For your extra clip? Oh, maybe this one? Well, oh yeah, so if that's what you're talking about, there is a nice little music moment where you can imagine I can turn down the music and put a little black fade of whatever. But then the only problem is the things before are not as exciting. Yeah, I'll help you out here. It's spelled Y-A-K. I know all words that start with Y. As a fellow Y naming person, know the black one. So maybe if we start here, you're saying? So far, so good. I like that. So far, I like that. Soundtrack works out well in that section. In terms of the clips, they're not as exciting because there's more just a little bit of the farm animals chilling before it gets crazy. Like, technically, I think this shot is a little bit more intense. So let me see from here. Maybe even from here. Like maybe when the music... Okay, I'm feeling more this one. You said, I like the dog standing with the snow blowing too. Yeah, these are good shots. Listen, all the shots, of course they're good, okay? You know who took it? You know who edited it? Come on. No, I'm kidding. You like the dog standing with the snow blowing too? Yeah. It's such a cool moment to see that for sure, and it's a dope looking dog. It's almost like dog kind of looks like a wolf, you know. This is also a really nice scene. But I think, okay, so here's my current thoughts. I think I need something a bit more hype. Because I don't, like, I want the same hype as you feel when you watch the trailer. But for the reasons I already gave, I don't want to share the trailer as a story. Like, I want to reserve that for the real. So I still want something very epic that wants people to watch the video. So if it's too soft or too somber or too slow, it might not be enough to hook them. So, like, definitely these 3 horses in the snow is like another crazy moment that is like, you know, kind of matches the most epic kind of feel. So I'm leaning more to like, can I show some of these shots? So what if I started from like here somewhere? You said yes, that was one of my faves. Are you talking about the 3 horses? Okay, I think this is it. And then, of course, by here, I fade to black and then have the thing that says watch the premiere, blah, blah, blah. Oof, I like it. I like it. Okay, now we just got to figure out where to actually start it from, where it's not too long. So I think it's probably... Unfortunately, the dog won't make it then. I'm thinking it's got to be, yeah, the start of this section. We'll see, we'll see. Let me just move it to a time sequence where it's easy for me to track how long it is. Alright, right there. Bum, 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 bum. KG, you said 100%? Yes, 100. That's all we go for is 100%. Let me see how long it would be. So right here, it's already 18, 19 seconds. Okay, so this whole thing is about 30 seconds. So I think that's probably too long. So let's see, where is the 15-minute mark? I guess it would be left roughly here. So then it means, yeah, so we just focus on the horse shots maybe. But I do like this shot here as well. Okay, we'll see, we'll see. Formula, what's up? 2 hours? Oh, shoot, man. You just gave me like a heart attack. I got the same feeling when you typed in 2 hours from when, usually it's KG, when KG puts in the little gorilla, hey dummy. And I get a little bit of like, oh shoot. Oh no, what did I do? What is it? Yobel P, hey dummy. Yeah, the same little like, oh no, what's going on? 2 hours? No, it's going by way too quickly. Welcome, Formula. Thanks for being here. We're very excited. So I'm just trying to quickly put together. You actually got me there, KG, or am I? You got me enough that I needed to check. Okay, we're good. We're just making one more 10 to 15 second teaser clip that I can post to Instagram as like a nice little reminder for people there. And then I need to make sure the game plan is good for like how do I end my stream on YouTube, so that not necessarily end the stream, but I have to figure out, is it possible to redirect people on the YouTube stream to then go right into the YouTube premiere. And by the way, Formula, to watch the video, you can type in the chat !watch party, and it will take you directly to that film. And yes, I need to call it a film, short film, sure. Okay, so let me think, where can we cut it? Or we can do the whole 30 seconds. You know, some people enjoy like 30-second stories and stuff. Let me see. You know what? Let's do the whole thing. Let's do the whole video. It just feels right because the music, you have a nice little dramatic uptick and then a nice little ending. So we'll do the whole 30 seconds, okay? KG said I like that zoom on the eye with the snow though, super intense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like those shots of the yaks are just so cool, you know? It's like, man, that's when the snow is kicking in. Nobody's seen a yak before. Like how many people in the world, you know, especially in the Western world, whatever, gets to see what a yak is, right? Like it's just so weird looking. You're like, wait, why does that cow look so, yeah, bison-y and like whatever? So I think it raises interest. Formula said this video will do so well. Thank you, man. I mean, look, at this point, I do feel strongly about the video. It's all now in the hands of the YouTube algorithm gods and also in your hands, right? Actually, this deserves a full screen. It is in your hands. You fellow chatters and content creators and those of you guys who've been supporting in this video, I really do hope you guys will support me today when we launch it. We'll have fun with it, but yeah, obviously I appreciate you guys doing that. That's the best. I said cow. Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to say. I wasn't gonna cow you out, but yes, you did say cow. That's an honest mistake. KG said country bumpkins, and it's a buff cow. Yeah, I never thought of it that way. It's a shaggy cow. Okay, so T-2 hours. Let's eyes on the prize. So if we have this video here, I think I want to repeat the exact same thing, if not slightly different. And what I mean is we had this message here. Let's just draw these down. It's a buff cow formula. I posted my first essay video, and it's so interesting seeing how the algorithm works with the impressions on YouTube Studio. Yeah. Share the link. Share the link. You can put in the YouTube, not the YouTube. You can put in the Discord as well. Feel free to put in the Discord because I'll lose the link later if I don't check it right away. So if you feel like it, feel free to put it there. And then hopefully people can go in and give their reviews. Is this the one and only Darwish that I see? A rat. Yeah. Rat Darwish. Welcome. Welcome to our live stream. You're tuning in on day 25 of the live stream. Formula said it's a bit cringe, but about how a video game changed that. Listen, if you haven't been watching, apparently you're not paying attention to my live streams. I believe my live stream is cringe, right? Capital C and the rest. So do not worry. Go ahead and send it over. KG, I want to make a dramatic video now. Have I inspired you to do that? If so, I do feel honored. I guess our video is pretty, but I have the opposite. I actually don't want to do dramatic. I kind of want to do more humorous videos. I would prefer if I'm able to do more like lighthearted content as well. I do find myself to be funny. Okay, my friends think I'm funny, but they just never tell me that. I know they know it. They just won't tell me it. Darwish, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. So Darwish, let me go ahead and give you a quick little. I don't know when you tuned in, but. Yeah, so this is the 25th day of me live streaming every day for around 8 to 9 hours. I have not been advertising this to like friends, definitely not family, to my Instagram followers or anything. I just want to see if this is something I would enjoy doing. Can I figure out all the technical glitches and errors and issues? And also, do I have the endurance for it and all that fun stuff? And so far, man, it's been really fun. It's been really, really fun. In the past 25 days, we've been focusing on my next project, which is Project Mongolia. So the video actually is going to go live in a couple of hours. So Darwish, if you're there, I'll send this to you directly as well. But if you type in the chat !watch party like I just did, it'll take you directly to the link that goes to my YouTube video. It's a premiere, so it's going to be live in like 2 hours. So I figure we'll do a fun little watch party for anyone that's on the stream here. I'll redirect everyone to that YouTube video, and then we can watch it together. But yeah, we've been working on this from day 1 of the live stream. So it's taken us 25 days to make this video. But this is, I can feel strongly saying this is the best video I've made so far. And a lot of it's because, because I did it on a live stream. We had so many people contributing and like making suggestions or improving it throughout. So yeah, it's been a pretty fun time. Formula, you said, should I post it in Twitch or Discord? Post it in the Discord. Because I do want to keep, you know, building up the Discord community. So obviously, selfishly, I would love that. But also, we do in the Discord, I have the hashtag video section, or you can put it in the content feedback channel as well. Either of them's fine. But that way it'll pop up on my feed, and then I want to spend some time as we take a break to go through it all. But yeah, also feel free to post it here too. Let's just promote it, you know? KG said, I can see you making funny ones, but I love the intense ones, and the music keeps you hooked. Yeah, yeah. The dramatic stuff for sure. Like the epic dramatic stuff. I think it's mainly also a symptom of like the travels that I've been on, because it's mostly been like wildlife related. So generally speaking, I think it would convey a bit more of a, yeah, a wild, what's the word that comes to mind? Like awe-inspiring maybe, depending on the animal. So yeah, it's hard to be whimsical when you're seeing a lion snarl at you, let's say. But yes, we are the cringes. And cool. All right, so what do we need to do? Oh yeah, I dragged this over here. So we have two options. I think I have my answer, but we have one option where as it fades to black, then I just have a few moments here like we did before. Alternatively, I might even just have it start and just be overlaid as the horses are there. So I'm kind of leaning towards this for some reason. And then maybe even starting it when you hear the stringed instruments kick in. And then we'll just have it go all the way to the end. And then I want to extract the audio, because I want the audio to continue on a little bit longer. Just until there's a nice little fade away. Yeah, and then we'll fade out the music anyways from here. Okay, let's see how that is. You guys ready? Okay, I'm gonna play it from here. Let's enjoy it in all its glory. Formula said, post it in the content feedback. Hells yeah. Okay, let me rush through a few things first, and then if we can even do it in the next 2 hours, I'm happy to watch it. But either way, yeah, we'll make sure to check out the video. Here, let me play this first, and I might just click on the video just to give it a like before. Oh, one thing I want to do, let's add in a little bit of a fade effect in the beginning as well. So we're going to go in here into the blend opacity. I'm going to click on the keyframe in the beginning. And then probably just like somewhere here, we'll add one more keyframe. And then on the first frame, we're going to drop the opacity so it starts off nice and dark. All right, let's check it out. Oh, excellent choice. Good job, Yobel. What a fantastic choice. What a fantastic idea to put that title where the horse was. It was a guess, a lucky guess, but no, I think it's good. So here's my rationale for that. I think as much as I like this video and how it focuses on the horse, for like an Instagram audience where their attention span is much shorter than like a YouTube watcher, let's say, I think they might tune off when they know it's towards the end. I mean, I'm glad they made it this far. But then I think by having this timed in when it's still showing the same scene for a long time, yeah, it just makes things a bit more dynamic so they continue watching to the end. And then also because of the white font and the like nice little white wisps like of wind kind of moving along, it kind of fits the visual. All right, so we got that one. Let me make one more copy of this. Wait, do we need one more copy? Nah, I think this is good. I was going to say, do I need to make another YouTube short of this? Well, we might make a YouTube short of this anyways later on. But for now, let's focus on this. So let me go ahead and hit the letter I for the in. Let's go to the end for the out. Okay, let's hit export. All right, T minus, how much time do we got? Oh no, game time. I don't miss this feeling. At the same time, I do miss it. Back in my wrestling days, as I was mentioning, anytime if anyone in the chat comes from like a competitive background in terms of sports or whatever, man, it's like one of those things you don't miss. But yeah, you'll have nightmares about it for sure later on in life. But there is something cool about feeling like you're there, you know, the pressure's on, you know, and then like your adrenaline's pumping, you're like on edge, everything is heightened, your senses, right? You're focused, you're laser focused. And I don't think enough people get that kind of feeling enough times in life. If you have, not to call it like a sheltered life, but like if you don't have those kind of competitions or whatever it is, it doesn't have to be sports, but there's something about that that really just kind of makes you feel alive. So, but I don't miss it. I love boring. What am I doing here? Okay, we're just gonna save it here. Oh shoot, I forgot to, okay. We'll switch this to 24 frames again. We'll do recommended. Yeah, I think this is all good. All right. Pre-release promo. Okay, I'm gonna risk doing something here. I'm gonna turn on my Wi-Fi so that I can airdrop this video to myself. And then after I do that, I'm going to turn off the Wi-Fi so that I can go back to the Ethernet connection. And I'm hoping for some godforsaken reason, I do hope that it doesn't happen where my computer will then disconnect for some reason. KG said 2 hours, and then boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Who are the boots? Boots? What about the boots? The song. Oh wait, what? Did I miss it? Okay, I wasn't paying attention. You know what? We're gonna start this. We're gonna start this from the beginning here. This might be a good moment for sunglasses. If it's about boots and cats, yeah. The beat. You said, KG said, have you never heard that before? It sounds like boots and cats and boots and cats. Oh, is this like a common thing that people know about? With the beat, sing boots and cats with it. Boots and cats and boots and... Oh, I see what you're saying. It's like beatboxing. Ah, is that how you learn? Boots and cats and boots and cats. Ah, okay. It's like when someone teaches me Australian words, or like how to say something with an Australian accent. They're like, you just gotta say that phrase like this, and like, boom, you got it. Boots and cats and... Okay, so we're done with this, I think. So I think I could close it shortly. Trying to think if there's any reason... Okay, we'll close it for now. Boots and cats and boots and cats and... I see. We US folks get bored. Yeah. I'm easily entertained though. That's the reason I can... yeah. I don't know if it's a... I wonder if there's a symptom or an illness, they say. It's like, what is he struck by? Like, what kind of illness does he have? It's like, oh, he gets bored. Or no, he gets entertained easily. If that were to be some kind of illness, I'm glad I have it. Because that's how I can live life doing the most boring, mundane things and not care. Boots and cats and... Okay, so we got this video. I'm gonna spend some time off stream now, or I just gotta do this from my phone. I need to create the Instagram story. Let me see what else we have to do. Instagram story. We still got an hour and a half, so that's good. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Boots and Katzen. Yeah, where are my cats? It is very catchy though. I do agree. Into the blizzard. Oh yeah, now I need to work on the carousel. Okay. So one of the other tasks we have at hand. We need to create... Let me drag this over here and see. I think I did one of these earlier. Basically, I'm going to create an Instagram carousel. So we'll make it like a montage of photos and videos. And then also I need the thumbnail for the Instagram reel. So give me a moment here while I look through my... Reels thumbnails? Okay. So yeah, we want to create some posts. So this is like the example I did for India. So I think I created like maybe 5 of these. And it was just mainly just like a nice montage style. So then I would post this on Instagram. These are some templates that I was like trying to research and find. So I think we'll try to do something similar. We'll just do a montage of some of my favorite photos from this episode. But the main thing is for the first photo, we got to make it pop. So I don't have an answer just yet. And then we have to do the same thing for Instagram. So how do we... Let's drag all these over here. So the work's not done. But here, let me multitask a little bit, because I do need to post this on Instagram from my mobile. Ooh. Okay, so there's a company I worked with called Asilia Africa, and they just posted on Instagram, but they tagged me in it because basically this is the instruction. This is a, how do I say this? Here, let me send the link to you guys. This is cool. If you guys can show some love to them, that'd be appreciated. Let me send the link in a second. Oh wait, yeah. First, let me go to Formula's video. 1 second. Let me go to the Discord. Content feedback. Barakade, is that you? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Cool. Cool.
From pioneering the way.
I like the voice already, even just from the first second. But I need to mute it. Let me let this play in the background because I think I read somewhere where if you like send a link to your friends or people and they're not going to actually watch the video, it might actually be detrimental to the YouTube video's performance because they'll just see like, oh, someone clicked on it and then only watch like 2 seconds or something. So what I'll do, oh, you know what? I don't know if Formula, are you still there? You are? Okay. Because I need to send something on Instagram real quick, or I need to create that Instagram story. So would you be okay if I play your video without audio over here on my screen so people can like just see it running at the very least? Or would you prefer that I don't show it on screen unless... Yeah, just you tell me. You tell me. Either way, I'm going to be playing the video here, so... Yeah, it's fine? Okay, cool. Here's what I'll do then. I'm going to just drag it over. Man, this video looks already super hype. Should I just hire you as a video editor? Can I hire you? Here, let's just play it here. Wait, is there any reason if I play the audio, would anything happen? Like, do you have any copyright stuff? I get so confused by this, by the way, because I see so many streamers, they watch other people's YouTube videos and it seems like it's fine. Like, it seems like there isn't any weird copyright stuff that happens. But then I'm like, how's that possible? Like, is it because the YouTube videos are watching that YouTuber use like copyright free music? But then like, what if I have copyright music that I have licensed to because of a platform, but they don't have one? Wouldn't they get struck? You said, nah, there's one song which is copyright, but it's not affected the video. Gotcha. Because ideally I could play the audio so everyone can hear as well, but yeah, it's just such a confusing world. But by the way, I do like how you're editing even from the get-go here, so I need to learn how to do this kind of stuff because, yeah, I need to start doing more talking head videos about, like, you know, camera, travel stuff. Well, that's really cool. Okay, so I'm going to play that on the side here. Let's put some music on. If you guys want to support Formula Fortnite, I'll put the link in the chat here. Make sure to subscribe. Hit the like, subscribe, and the alert bell. Leave you a comment as well. All right. Okay. In the meantime, we're multitasking. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, let me search this up on Instagram real quick, and I'll send you a link to this. So there's a company called Asilia Africa, and they're the company that worked with Nikon Middle East Africa, and then they had asked me if I could actually be a wildlife instructor, like a photography instructor. So actually, they flew me out to Tanzania for a number of days, and I actually got the privilege of teaching their lead guides, like the top guides that they have, like their most experienced guides. I basically got to teach all of them the fundamentals of photography, and then we would just go out in the field, and I would actually show them, like, you know, how to take the shot of the animals that we would see. And they you know, it was sponsored by Nikon, so everyone had Nikon gear, like all the professional stuff, and they took some really cool shots, like honestly really amazing shots. So anyways, they just posted a video. I think because I took a lot of content behind the scenes and I sent it to them. So I did not make this video, FYI, or like the final version, so I don't know if it's good or not, but I sent them all the raw footages essentially, and I color graded them. So let me share this post. How do I do that? How do I find a link? Copy link. Okay, so I just included a link to this Instagram post. If you wouldn't mind sharing some love or just, you know, take a look at it, you'll get a sense of like the trip itself, which was really fun. I think there's like a dozen of them. So we had 2 Jeeps and we took them out every day. We went for safaris, and then basically it was like me and one Jeep, another instructor, and then another Jeep. And then basically we would swap around. I would be trying to share as much with them in real time on how to take shots. So yeah, it was like honestly, it was such a blast. I would love to do more of these kind of trips in the future. So that is another thing I might try to do as a business. So thank you again for such a privilege to share my knowledge and experience with all of Asilia. Dun, 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 dun. All right, okay. Now I need to get back to business. What does that mean? Oh yeah, I need to post Instagram stories. I do need to reshare that post in a second too. There's so much going on right now. What the heck? I've been radio silence on Instagram for like a week or two, and now everything's happening. I mean, in the meantime, Formula, so you're saying this is a Fortnite bug that changed console gaming forever. Care to explain a little bit in the chat so I can read it as I'm staring in this direction? Are you saying it was a bug that essentially what? Did it trick people into thinking they were better than they actually were? Or was it a bug that let... Yeah. Was it that kind of a bug? Oh yeah, this is the soundtrack I was supposed to remove from my playlist. 2 hours, T-minus 2 hours, guys. Oh, I'm feeling the pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, Primal, what is that emote? Dun, dun. Formula, you said it's about how Epic Games accidentally added. It's a Scott Pilgrim gif. Nice. I watched that movie like when I was way too young, and then I rewatched it maybe like started this year. I was like, man, that kind of humor, the deadpan style, it's just right up my alley. Formula, you said... One second, I gotta multitask better. Yeah. It's about how Epic Games accidentally added cross-platform play, which Sony wouldn't allow, and it means Xbox could play with PlayStation. They were the first game to ever do it, pretty much. Ah. But you're saying it was a bug? Join the premiere. Okay, and then let me ask ChatGPT here. Yo, Mr. Echo. Okay, so I'm about to post the Instagram story with the link to the premiere and including the countdown. Can you give me a nice little quick blurb that I can add in there? Just to say something like, hey, this is another... It's actually a 30-second teaser, but basically saying something about how here's another quick 30-second teaser or glimpse of my film. I hope you guys will watch it live with me, and then obviously there's a link below. Thank you. I want to say thank you. It takes ages to make these videos, and knowing that people actually watch them means a great deal to me. So if you like the video, yes, we've done all that. Well, I do apologize because I didn't end up actually watching the video. I will watch it. That's a good length. I think 8 minutes seems like a decent portion. And man, this video is doing well. You got 550 views already in 3 days. Damn. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be added and against Sony terms of service. Damn. Primal said, no knee girlfriend or new girlfriend. Love that quote. Damn, I'm so bad with that, by the way. I've got friends who they can quote every line in a movie that they've ever seen just one time, like their favorite stuff, right? So whether it's like Superbad or I don't know, you name it, all the classics. I cannot. The only one I can remember of any quotes in any movie, and even then I'm already forgetting it. It's the one that we looked up on stream like a couple days ago. What was it? before you had my attention. No, before you had my curiosity, now you have my attentions. Is that the line from Leonardo? And even then, I'm struggling to remember it. And we literally looked it up on stream, and I recited it word for word. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't know that reference you're mentioning there. Okay, so I had joined the premiere. Then I gotta put in the countdown. 1 hour and 47 minutes. Is that correct? Whatever you like. Yes, 1 hour and 40. Close enough. Formula, you said that thanks, best viewed video I have posted yet, but it took so long to make. How long? Can I ask you how long it took you? Just now for my own reference as well. Now that I have an understanding of how long it takes me to make videos, you can put your PhD in my nice. Wait, is that from Scott Pilgrim? Okay, join the premiere. Then I need to see. Oh, I forgot to ask Mr. Echo. The battle is building, says Formula Fortnite. So wait, Formula, are you? So since you are a Fortnite YouTuber, does this mean you are also a professional Fortnite player, or how would you rank your skills to the masses? Here's a 30-second glimpse of my upcoming Mongolia Eagle Hunters episode. Premieres live tonight at 8 p.m. Okay. You said, Formula said, I have had an exam and had to learn. Oh, it's a movie's called Accepted. Okay, Primal. I've never seen that movie, I don't think, so I'll have to add it to a list. Formula said, so I don't know whether to go for consistency and suffer with video quality or post good quality. I'm not the best. I'm trying to move to other games. Gotcha. My next video is going to be on Battlefield 6. Well, I'm curious, like, for the line of work that you do, would you say that it's actually like something that you can use supportive AI to help you making these videos in any sense? I don't know. But yeah, for me, it's like, man, it's tough for me to ever make the decision to sacrifice good quality. So yeah, I think it's probably, especially, I don't know. Don't take my advice. What do I know? But it'd be good to like focus more on quality. Actually, maybe it's better to focus on consistency, because it's probably more important for YouTube in general to like just be posting consistently more than like striving for perfection. And the more you post, the better your quality will be. And like, you know, assuming you continue doing this for a long time, people, let's say like a year from now, if you're being very consistent, your shittiest work that's like from way back when, most people probably won't even check it out anyways. Whereas like they're only going to look at your most recent videos, and by then your quality should only steadily improve, not get worse. So if you're better at being consistent and then hope that the quality continues to improve ever so often, I think that's probably a better route to take. And it's a route that I'm not currently taking myself, or I struggle with that. Like I am the quintessential like perfection, enemy of progress, or whatever that phrase is. So yeah. Join me live tonight at PM. It's all in variable of the human. And Formula said, I think AI would help, but I don't want to be reliant on it. But then ideas take so long to come up with. Yeah. Well, listen, you've been watching me on stream like every day. We talk to ChatGPT so much. He's got his own personality now, right? He's Mr. Echo. So, but I do feel like it's been really productive or valuable for me personally, and you know, as a variable of a human, as Primal Nation said. I have found it's more valuable than harmful to the process for me. At Dubai, at 8 p.m. Dubai time. Film and things. Okay, so my Instagram story will say, here's a 30-second glimpse of my upcoming Mongolia Eagle Hunters short film. Link below to join me live when it releases on YouTube at 8 p.m. Dubai time. That's good enough, yeah? And then let me just tag some people and all that fun stuff. Formula said I might start using it. I'll see what happens. What, like AI stuff? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, but I guess that maybe I was talking more like, I feel like there's all these AI tools nowadays that will help you generate, like, I don't know. Although now I think YouTube is striking back, right? I saw somewhere that YouTube said they were like, they were starting to ban accounts or do stuff where if they detect more like AI-based videos. So actually, if with that in mind, I guess just double check. All right, so I'm just tagging some people on the post. Alright, so what do we need to do next? I need to work on my Instagram reel. Maybe I'll start with that because it's a bit easier. And then we have to do the carousel post on Instagram of like the top photos and maybe some video scenes. Alright, last one. Alright, now I can hit post. We got 1 hour and 38 minutes left. Okay, formula. Oh, nice. I'm live watching myself. So meta. All right. Thanks, guys. I was able to post the thing. So, Formula, you said I might start using it. Yep. Primal. Formula, I'm an artist who doesn't use AI at all. Wow, that's impressive. I have one of my close friends out here. He's like an amazing illustrator. I think he's got a stronger resistance to like the effects of AI, which I completely. I mean, I respect the opinion. I actually believe that he's correct. But for me, I'm one of the types where it's hard to push against the tide. So I'm more just trying to embrace new innovations and technologies. Assuming I'll be swept away either way, but I might as well enjoy the ride. Let's just say. But it is worth it when your brain can visualize the product. That's my opinion from my perspective. It does take a while to get an idea, but it's worth it when your brain can visualize the product. Yeah. I'm curious, like, if people are born with that kind of talent of like, because when I think of like a traditional quote unquote artist of quote unquote traditional artist, like painters and illustrators, people who sketch or sculpting, and it's so impressive to me that there are people out there who can envision out of nothing, especially in a three-dimensional, like in a spatial kind of a method, to be able to actually have a vision of something that's not there. And it's like, can you train yourself to actually have that level of vision? And I kind of find it difficult to think that's possible. I imagine somewhat similar to like people who are born with synesthesia, or like, you're either born with it or you're not, right? It's like some people are dyslexic, some people, see colors when they hear music, and some people, they can envision something out of thin air before it's even made. So that's really cool. So I agree with you, Primal. Formula said that's a really good point. Doing essay videos, the longest part is trying to think of what to put over your voice, which is engaging for a viewer. At least that's what takes up all of my time. Yeah, and Formula, you've seen my process, right? A lot of it is just I spill out all my thoughts. I type it all up, or I voice it out to ChatGPT, and then I hope that it makes enough sense that ChatGPT can kind of find the proper grammar. And the more I talk to ChatGPT, I'm also hoping it kind of understands my style of speaking. But it's not the same as you finding your own voice your own way, right? So it is a little bit like I'm being more... My style is less my own and more whatever ChatGPT is infusing inside of it. You feel like your hypersensitivity helps? Oh, yeah. What do you mean hypersensitivity? I have a sense of what you mean, but can't pinpoint exactly. Okay, in the meantime, what do we need to do? Yes, work on our Instagram reel. So what can we do? I'm assuming I need this to be the opening, or it has to be in the center. I just can't see any other options, so... Can I repeat the entire same thing? I don't know. Let's see. If I just insert this guy in. That's not bad. But I think I want to try... There's a version, I think Tom Dark, he was in the chat earlier, or the other day. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Is it Tom Dark? Tom Ward? Was that his name? Shoot. I'm so bad with this. Tom Ward. No. Tom Dark? Tom Ward? What was his name? Sorry, Tom. I think all I remember is your name. Oh, Tom Vault. Thank you. I knew it was like 4 letters. Okay. Tom Vault. Tom Vault. And I knew it was like a V or a W or something like that. Wait, am I not following him? Or Tom... Christ. I'm never going to find this, am I? Tom Vault. Does he not have an Instagram? Or who am I mixing up with? Damn. Well, it's fine. We'll make our own way through this. But essentially... I thought Tom Vault maybe sent like his Instagram handle. I think I want to try a version of this, but I want this to be much thinner. Like I want like thin film strips. So we need this one to just barely fit the title sequence so I can have a bit more photos showing up throughout as well. So let's see if I can find that example. Vertical strips? No. Photo collage. How can I do this? I don't mind this 3 photo thing, but then I'm also keeping in mind on Instagram, obviously it'll crop it in terms of what's visible from like the post feed. On the Reels, it's fine. Let's just start from the thing is I really like this style. They add this weird little vintage like film look overlay. So I wish they had a version like this, but for more options. Film. Let's figure this out. What's the timer? What do we got? We got an hour and 15 minutes, roughly, before hopefully we'll all jump over to YouTube. So I do still need to figure out how to make sure YouTube is done correctly, but let me figure this out. So I need a Instagram post template. Instagram post template. Oh, I should probably be more specific. Photos. Vertical. Instagram Reel. Vertical photos. Come on. I feel like what I'm asking for is not that crazy, right? Did Tom send his link somewhere in the chat somewhere? Collage. We will figure this out. Formula, you said, in my next video, I don't know whether I should use a stock image with my profile picture on their head, which moves around to make it more engaging. Sorry, that is quite vague. Whether I should use a stock image. So just like a cartoon stock image, or are you talking like an actual live action style person, but then your head's inserted in? Like, are you trying to make it look realistic, or are you trying to make it look cartoonish? Okay, we're getting closer here. So yeah, we got the 3 photo style, but I want like a 5 photo style, like stacking 5 or 6 photos vertically. We will never get this. Now, if you tell me Adobe Express has this on hand, that might be enough to convince me to switch over. Oh, something kind of. This one's almost there. Actually, you know what? We're gonna click on this one. It's like a video style, but I wonder. Form is in my head. It makes me think of a person with a rotating square head. Nice. Yeah, let's go with something like this. I thought I did something like this before. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'm in struggle sesh right now. I was hoping there would be a template already I can use where it's got like the thinner, the more widescreen film strips kind of. But I think I had an example from before, so give me a moment to find it. Kind of like this one. Oh, okay. I did one here. I knew, okay, I had some vague recollection I tried something like this. Okay, so let's try this one. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is not the right one. I swear I've worked on this before. Oh, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Because I basically had to play a video in the middle. I'll show you guys. Uh-oh. Why does KG feel bad? What's been happening here? Who have you upset? Oh, snap. You guys have been duking it out? Nice, nice. KG struggle bus. Yeah, that's my bus right now, unfortunately. I haven't hopped off. But, oh no, we made progress here. This might be my stop to get off the struggle bus. You've been dueling. Who's been winning? KG, good job. Good on you. KG's got almost 1,200 points. You almost got 1,200 PPs. But yes, you are over 1,000 PPs, so I congratulate you for that. Who doesn't love having more PPs versus less, right? Am I right? Yo. Primal Nation, you got to earn those PPs, man. You're not desperate enough. You got to be more desperate. Now I feel bad. Nice. KG, my goodness. Have some like restraint or something. Have you no decency? Kapow. My PP is 0. Listen, I don't know what it's like to live life without a PP. Not even one, you know? So I wish I could empathize with you. I do hope you find your PP again, though, Primal Nation. Just keep... unfortunately, I don't think there is a way to gift it. I haven't discovered that yet. Those are things we're going to do after this video goes live. We got 1 hour left to finish all this. So this is like a format I created for a YouTube short, I believe. So I think I might copy the same thing, where I'll have like a strip of my video playing here, and then the rest can just be photos that probably don't move or anything. So the focus is maintained here. So I'd like to try to replicate that, I think. Or we can make it all photos too, so it's not like the biggest deal. So this could still be like my, this could still be the format for my Instagram reel thumbnail cover without the video. But I like this format because now there's something centered here. So here we can go ahead. I might even just be able to, can I just delete this? Okay. And can I drag? Oh, what am I doing? Let me ungroup these. Okay, we'll put some music on again. Who has the green cheers? How to gift? Highlight your message, it gives you points. What? What is happening? I see what I did. Okay. Now I think I can do this. There we go. Problem solved, I think. One second, guys. There's someone at the door. So I'm going to be right back, and the way I'm going to be right back is I'm going to test out the scene that we just created.
There are moments you never forget when you witness something primal, ancient, unstoppable. Through blinding snow, I watched them emerge, eagle hunters with the spirit of warriors past. This is my journey to the heart of Mongolia. There are moments you never forget when you witness something primal, ancient, unstoppable. Through blinding snow,
I have excellent news, everyone. Something has arrived in the mail today. 2 days earlier, I started today's stream being like, oh, you know what? I wish the thing would arrive. But it's supposed to arrive on Friday, and I was hoping maybe it would somehow pop up. You know, sometimes Amazon does it where, you know, they tease you and they say it's going to arrive on this day, and then, you know what, magically here it is several days earlier. And yes, you are correct, the one and only, it has arrived. It's right here on my desk. Oh, this would be okay. You know what, I have an idea, maybe, because obviously our focus right now is for the launch. I can't be distracted. We're supposed to be locked in, right? So here's what I think I'll do. Either after the premiere is done, because I'm going to keep streaming, right? So the premiere is like in an hour from now, almost hour and a half. So after the premiere is done, we'll hop back on to a normal stream, and we'll just do a little bit of a decompressing, as you were saying. We'll debrief, but then also I want to be able to set up the microphone, and I want to find a way if I can set up even my secondary phone or something, and we can do like an overhead camera so that we can actually see it for a moment. I don't know. We'll have fun with it. We'll figure out something. But yes, it has arrived. Move over, Mason Perrier, until you sponsor me. We have the Electro Voice RE20 Black. Now, I did get the black version because, unfortunately, the vintage cool looking one, the beige style, it literally costs like $150 more just for the color change. And I was like, you know what, get out of here. They did have it on B&H Photo Video, the same color for the same price. But, you know, apparently they don't ship to Dubai. So, whatever. I'm not complaining. This looks really cool. So I cannot wait to try it out, and hopefully we'll see an improvement in the audio. So that's a real reason why we've got this. I'm gonna leave this here for now as a little teaser. We'll get to it, but I am very stoked. I thought it was coming on Friday, and I was like, I get so impatient. So, all right. Anyways, let's get back. We are motivated. We are fired up. I gotta figure out how to make this work. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, I'm gonna try to copy this over to my other thing here. Detached video. No, wait, let me duplicate. Detached video. Well, what a day, guys. What a day. Looks fire formula? Yes. Oh, wait, I missed a few chats here. Oh, you can do the highlighted thing? Wait, how do you do that? I'll have to learn later. Okay, I'm getting distracted. That's how you do it. I like the several images overlaid. Yeah, I want to try to do like a 5-photo split and then have the thumbnail just be in the middle and then just have some of my best photos here. So one of the eagle hunter, the horse maybe, I'm not sure. I thought that doorbell was a song. That was a real doorbell. But yes, yeah, we got the microphone. Formula, he said best Steam LMAO. Best stream, yes, best stream. Yes. Looks fire, yeah. I cannot wait. Hopefully, there's no reason I can't figure this out, right? Well, we got our Mr. Echo over here to support me. Primal Nation, I need a bigger rig so I can use my drawing pad again. Ooh, that'd be really cool. I wish I was good at drawing because I would love to have an overhead shot, like a camera, and then actually show you guys as I'm drawing. Right now, it's just you watching me wave around the mouse, and that's no fun. I guess if you're a gamer, that could look cool. Why does that do that? Where does it all disappear to? I don't understand. Okay, good. Okay, I think we figured it out. So. Oh, you know what? I could have just... Okay, whatever. Detach image. Let's start attaching images. Detach image. Okay, I was going insane here. I didn't know I couldn't get this to work. Cool, cool. What a day, guys. What a day to be alive, really. So we got Into the Blizzard in the middle. I hope that works. And then we got to get some eagle shots in there somewhere. No, I think we have better ones. Okay, now we got to go back. Let's look through all the photos that we had attached before. I'm so hyped right now. Yeah, we need this photo. Now we need a eagle hunter somewhere. Maybe. Let's see. It is called Into the Blizzard, so I think I need something that shows a little bit of the crazy nature as well. Primal, I say everyone can draw, just gotta believe in practice. I even saw my cousin grow up from drawing and took course with him with his own talent of digital drawing. As I say, believing makes it positive to be living. Nice, I like that. I like that phrase. Here's my mantra. What did I say? Well, this is my mantra for like when I go on wildlife safaris and what I tell people. I said it once on stream. It's expect anything, enjoy everything. Because oftentimes with wildlife photography, wildlife trips, you have high expectations, you want the epic moment, but you can't control nature, wildlife. What you get is what you see is what you get, kind of thing. And yeah, but you don't want people to feel disappointed. So it is all about expecting anything to happen and enjoy whatever that is. Thank you again, guys, for being a part of my TED Talk. Alright, we need to find photos that can fit with this style. That could work, but I feel like I should have more epic shots somewhere. Oh yeah, we have one of my favorite shots. What am I thinking? This one. We gotta put this somewhere. Oops. Yeah, it's so dramatique. So dramatique. Oh, we got the laser locked eyes too, though. Maybe that's this one. Oh, and you know what we could do? Oh, well, can we? Maybe if I can make the beak of the eagle actually stick out. So how can I do that? I think I'll need to drag another photo. Shoot, I have to be careful though. And then we hit background remover. I got some housework to do, but I'll be back for the reveal. Hells yeah! Well, thanks for taking care of the housework so you can come back to the reveal. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you. We got less than an hour before I'm gonna hop over to the YouTube thing, so I gotta work faster. Or I guess we don't really need to get this done right away. It'd be nice though. Okay, I need to just shift it over manually. There's this issue if the mouse actually touches any of these panels, it jumps it over to the thing. So I'm trying to manually, before we enter the panel, can I make all the updates and just drag it over? This is so ridiculous. Okay, this looks good. So now, how do I do this? Can I just hit the shift left? I cannot. Why not? Come on, I just want that beak. Position. Arrange. Okay. Let's put in 65. This is so annoying. Okay, 60. 0. I see. Okay. 400. No. 0. No. Come on. 200. Wait, is that right? No. Lower. Okay. We're getting there. This is the worst way to do this, but 300? Almost. 315. No, shoot, wrong way. 285. I feel like I'm at an auction. Primal, I wish my camera was better on my phone so I could take a picture of a hawk in their nest. Damn. Wait, you have one nearby? That's cool. We're gonna go with 280. Do I hear a 278? Anyone? 278? 278? No. Do we have anyone going for a 276? Last call. Do we got a 274 in the chat? Alright, going once, going twice. Nope, we got a 272. Who's gonna beat the 272? I think oh, it's not just there. Okay, well. It's right next door near my work. Nice. I'm jealous. Do we got 270 in the chat? I think this is correct now, actually. Well, kind of, but... This is good enough, I think. And then we're going to do background remover. Shoot. Show the original? Yeah. This is so much work for so little gain. We're gonna erase it right below this little hook. Okay. KG, I'm lost. Are we paying 270? Sorry, I was talking to myself. Basically, I just needed to manually punch in the pixel to adjust where the height of this thing was and the width. It didn't let me actually just move it around with my cursor or anything. So I was just calling out numbers to see if I was getting it close to what I needed. And the winner was, I think, 270 pixels to get it to be lined up properly. So much effort put into something that we don't even know if the effort will pay off. Since I was 13. I feel like a barber right now. I'm like trimming the hair. Oh, KG, if you're just tuning in, I don't know if you heard, but my microphone has arrived. So after the premiere, when we hop back to normal stream, I'm going to see if we can set it up on stream somehow. Yeah, what a day to be alive, eh? We could be running. It's a nice spot to see nature. Okay, please tell me this is enough. Cool. It's a nice spot to see nature. One day I was watching a chipmunk troll 4 robins while they were trying to get worms. Nice. You literally see a shadow zoom in and out of the trees, spooking the birds, and just hear the rustling of the leaves. That's really cool. The zoomies. Well, one of the coolest things when I was in Japan was seeing the flying squirrels, the flying dwarf squirrels in Hokkaido. Those things literally zoom around, right? In the air. So crazy. Okay, we got the hawk. Into the blizzard. I guess, do we do the same thing with this one then? Okay, we can try. This might look really cheesy though, but there's no harm in trying, right? What's up, Nala? Zero. $1,000. 1,080. Nice. I know my numbers. Okay, so 1080 is the width. Now we just gotta lift up the height. Nope. Nope. 500. Can we get a 750 in the chat? Oh, no, no. It's probably like 815? Not even. Alright, I'm going to guess it's probably, at this point, it's probably 900 straight. Nope, it was actually 9:15. Not even. Okay, we're gonna get ourselves a 9:20. Nope. Christ. 9:22 it is. Oh, lucky. You want 500? Okay, I accept. Is it too late to accept? Oh, good on you. Damn it. Whatever. Sometimes you let other people win. It's a morale boost, you know? Okay, I think this is good enough. So now, what do I need to do? I need to hit background remover. What the hell just happened, though? Wrong thing, maybe? 1200? I see. This is excruciatingly difficult. Alright, we got 30 minutes or so I gotta be a little bit faster about this. 1050, 1020, 1025, 1030, 1031. The problem is the eagle up top, yeah? Okay, I think that was too much. It was worth a shot, I guess. Okay, Lucky said yo, yo, yo. Yeah, because you took my points. Dude, it's not nice to take someone else's PP away from them. Especially so much. Okay, now I'm going to take a pause on this because we do need to... I think this style is definitely what we want, though. It's just a matter of I got to find the right photos to put on each section. And the hope is that either tonight, so after the stream, we might work on this. Or definitely for tomorrow, I want to post my Instagram reel, which is the trailer in vertical format. And then something like this could be the cover image. And then I need to create a Instagram post. So that's the other thing we'll work on together, which is probably similar to what I did for India on my Instagram page, where I took a bunch of photos. But we won't do like the crazy strips. Maybe we'll just do like 3 per image. Find ways to kind of blend them in together if it works. Maybe insert like a video here or there. But yeah, so those would be kind of the next steps to continue promoting my video. Because obviously, like, look, I'm really appreciative that you guys are going to be watching it live with me. Because I haven't done much when it comes to these YouTube premieres. But I can only imagine these premieres, especially if people are watching it live, even if it's like, even if it's like 3 people, right? I imagine it's good to have people watching a video live, commenting on it and all that kind of stuff. So I do hope it'll help the performance of the video. If I could have an ask after we watch that video, because I don't know what the difference is. I'm pretty sure if, let's say you guys are engaging in the live chat as part of the premiere. Let me actually click on the thing. I just want to see for myself. So you can type in !watch party in the chat. It will take us to the premiere. Let me go and bring it up here on screen real quick because I want to see as well. Okay, so for instance, when we click on it, let me share my screen. So then here, there's like a little top chat section. Let me just go ahead and type something. Hello, everyone. Testing out the live chat as we'll pop in here in about 45 minutes or so. Okay. So yeah, I think we'll watch this live, and there's this kind of live chat function, so that'll be fun. So hopefully you guys will be there. I would love to be engaged with you guys. We can call out key moments in the video as it plays out. And then once the live is finished, then the actual video, I believe, should just publish normally. And this is, I know I'm asking a lot here, okay? So I think the premiere is treated slightly separately from the video. I think the views from people watching the live still counts to the views of the original video, but then anything you do in the chat doesn't actually carry over into, like, let's say the comment section of the video. So if there was an ask I can ask after the video's done, let's hope it's all successful, then I'll bug you guys to see if you guys can go ahead and leave like your favorite moments, whether it's in the video or favorite moment when it came to creating the video itself. If you can leave some comments in the chat, that would be very, very helpful for obvious reasons. And feel free to share this video with all your friends. Let them know, like, yo, I found this guy, so funny. He's like a straight up comedian, you know? Like he recited a poem about weebs, the definition of weebs yesterday on chat. Like, dude, come on, comedy gold, right? And so, anyways, he's got this video that he's made, and I was a part of that process. You should check it out with us. Yeah, send it across far and wide. But, anyways, so I think that will be the goal. Now, there is something I need to figure out, though, which is, how do I turn off my live stream on YouTube when we do this? So, for instance, if I go to my live stream, oh yeah, so here's where I need to ask ChatGPT again. Let's bump him up to, we'll go with this one. Okay, Mr. Echo, we are 40 minutes away from needing to turn off my YouTube stream or figure out a way to redirect it. And then hopefully all of us will swing on over towards the YouTube premiere. Now, can you help me understand exactly, step by step, how to do this without creating any conflicts with, especially with YouTube? So for instance, I mentioned I'm using Restream in order to do my multi-streaming. Is it as simple as me just hitting the toggle off on the YouTube channel from Restream, and would that then immediately turn off the stream, at least as far as YouTube goes? So is that like the kill switch I should do before 8 o'clock, just in case? Separately, you mentioned there was some kind of redirect functionality. So for instance, when I'm on my YouTube studio, I do see under the Manage tab that the current I am live right now on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So my current live stream is showing up there as something I can manage. Now, I don't necessarily see a button about redirecting like what you mentioned. So can you help me understand, where is this redirect functionality you mentioned earlier, and how do I actually get to it? Because I don't see it. So is that something I need to do once I actually click on the... Okay, so for instance, when I double click on the live stream, I can see my YouTube chat, and I see like information about analytics and stream settings and viewer activity and stream health. Are you saying there's some kind of button I can click on that allows me to redirect, and then I can punch in the URL of the premiere? I don't understand. If you can help me clarify. Thank you. Man, ChatGPT, Mr. Echo must think I'm like the biggest idiot in the entire universe. Actually, I'm curious to know, like, they must get so many random prompts and questions. I can't be near the top. I might ask Mr. Echo that at some point, like, hey, Mr. Echo, without breaking privacy rules, can you tell me, how do I rank compared to everyone else that uses ChatGPT in terms of your perceived notion of my intelligence? I would love to see if it could actually tell me. Am I in the top something percent or in the bottom? Okay, Mr. Echo says, here's the simplest Let me blast it so you guys can read it as well. Here's the simplest, safest way to handle your multi-stream into your Premiere without any hiccups. I just spilled all over. Apparently this lid is not tight enough. Whatever. Killing YouTube's live stream via Restream. Open Restream dashboard. Click the toggle to off. Okay, that's easy enough. So we'll do that around 7:50 to 7:55. And then left hand, go to the content. Live, yep, under manage, find your active stream. I've done that. Oh, next to your live stream, click on the 3 dots. I don't see this. Okay, Mr. Echo, you have me until step number 4 of your number 2. I click on the 3 dot menu next to my currently live stream. However, I don't see this option for live redirect. I only see the option for edit title and description, get shareable link, brainstorm video ideas, and delete forever. Obviously, I don't want to do any of those. So can you tell me? And to confirm, I am definitely in the manage section, and this is definitely still live. I am live streaming as we speak, and I'm doing this all on the desktop browser. Oh man, countdown. What time? How much time do we got? Less than an hour. We got 50 minutes. Oof. Why am I so hyped about this? Alright, thought for 5 seconds. I kind of want him to think for longer, but okay. It says, live redirect only shows up on streams you've scheduled as events, not when you just click go live. Since your current restream is a stream now and not a managed one, it won't offer that button. Okay, well, thanks for telling me. Quick manual handoff. Turn off YouTube in restream. Switch your Twitch kick scene to the thing. Yeah. In the YouTube Premiere chat. Wait, that doesn't make sense. If they're in the YouTube Premiere chat, then they're already watching the video, no? Okay, Mr. Echo, you're confusing me with number 3 of your first step. You said in the YouTube Premiere chat, simply post the Premiere starts now with the link, but if they're on the YouTube Premiere chat, that means they're already watching the Premiere, no? Or am I mistaken somehow? Idiot. Number 2, proper event plus live redirect. If you, okay, well, it's a little in hindsight. Thank you. So go with kill it. Okay, fine. Well, listen, there's 4 of you lovely people on YouTube right now. So assuming you guys stay on with me throughout, the goal would be at roughly 7:50 p.m. I'm going to turn off the live stream, at least the YouTube live stream. I will maintain Twitch and Kick, but then we're going to switch over to that one view where you see the little video scene that I created, and it will give directions to get you to the YouTube Premiere. So that's my current thought. And then, yeah, so then I'll have to kill the YouTube stream, but then hopefully you guys will still jump over to the Premiere. So what I'll do is in the YouTube chat and in the general chats in general, I'll type in the link. So hopefully you guys will hop on roughly around 7:45. The video itself, I don't think starts until 8:10 p.m. So maybe we can jump on maybe around like 7:50 or 7:55. But yeah. I hope that makes sense, guys. And thank you for being patient and entertaining this whole notion here. I don't know if you guys have ever done a watch party before, but this is a first for me to be. I didn't expect this to be something we'd be doing. I didn't even think this was a concept, really. I only thought so far ahead as to say, you know what, I'm going to turn on the live stream and I'm going to edit videos. And then I didn't think about, well, what happens once the video's done? So you guys are learning with me. Hopefully it's enjoyable. But yeah. All right, what do I need to do here? Oh, I'm so hungry. I haven't had time to eat today. Let me look at... Okay, so we got 47 minutes. 47 minutes in the chat. Yes. Oh, by the way, we made some progress in the past couple of days. I think 2 days ago we were hovering around like 48 followers. But we are now at 78 followers across... I think at least across Twitch and Kick. Maybe it's counting new subscribers from YouTube as well. I don't know. YouTube's a little bit tricky for me to understand. But thank you guys. We're almost at 100. Since we started this journey, we are almost at 100 followers across YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So thank you very much for the vote of confidence and your interest in what I'm doing. Oh, I cannot wait to get to this though. Look at this guy. Let's read this well. Okay, I probably should be focusing here, but... Okay, let me just see. Okay, you know what? Yeah, one thing at a time. I might have ADHD. Okay, so... Oh, Mr. Echo is wrong. You're right. My mistake. That message needs to go into your Twitch/Kick chat, not the YouTube chat. Here's the corrective flow. 7:50 p.m., kill the YouTube and restream. Just hit the toggle off. Switch Twitch and Kick to your watch party BRB scene. Yep, that's fine. Send the link in the chat. Fair enough. And then YouTube viewers, those who've hit your premiere, already see it via the built-in. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Yes. And I just did recall I need to send a few more posts to people. There's like a few other like group chats and stuff that I do need to let them know that this video is incoming. But I could do that. Okay, here's what we'll do. We got 30 minutes. At 7:45, I will beg you guys. No, that's too strong of a word. I hope you guys... Ooh, thank you. Yo, that was so crazy. That was so loud too. How epic. Lucky IRL has gifted 1 sub. Ooh, thank you to the B Bumstead for 1 month. Thank you so much, Lucky. Wow. You could have gifted yourself and instead you gifted someone else. What a lucky man. But thank you so much. Hype's in the chat. Yes, exactly. Hype emo. It's not exclamation mark hype. Oh wait, is that a thing? I should make that a thing. Oh, what am I doing? Couldn't I just do like an exclamation mark? Whoa, I just have a brain melting or brain exploding moment. Can I just do an exclamation mark hype? And if someone types that, I just have it automatically have a bunch of my hype emotes. Is that what it is? Is that how to do it? No shot. Why didn't I think of this? Hold on. Hold the phone. So let me test that theory. So what I was saying is... What is the emote? It is... Yeah, so if I do Yobel P hype, and if I create right now, I'm going to go to Streamlabs. I really shouldn't be doing this right now. But let's do it. It's too late. I'm already on Streamlabs. I'm going to go to Commands. So now if I create a new command called exclamation mark hype, and what I want it to do is say Yobel P capital H Yobel hype space. I see no reason why this wouldn't work. The question is, how many do I do? We'll do 10 hypes in the chat. Yeah, okay. Hit confirm. Comment, command created. So would this work now? If I type in now HYPE exclamation mark hype. Did it work? What? It didn't work? Or it just spelled it out? I'm so annoyed. Why? Did I spell it wrong? Yobel P hype. Yobel P hype. Okay, well, it didn't work, and I don't know why, because my logic, I felt, was holding true. Right? Because then I'm just having someone message in the chat the text that is my email. Okay, I'm getting hung up over this. We'll take care of it later. What did I say? Okay, so let's call it around 7:50 p.m. If I can ask you guys at 7:50 p.m., Twitch and Kick, I will put the BRB scene on. and I'll be active on the YouTube Premiere chat. So I'll direct everyone to the watch party. So if you guys want to, that'd be fun to see you guys there. Then I'm going to use the remaining like 10 to 20, 15, 20 minutes just to send a few messages. There's a few things I still need to do from my end. And then, yeah, the video will go live, I think, at around 8. It'll start at 8 o'clock, and I think there's a timer that goes on until 8:10, and I think the video starts at 8:10. So, yeah, we'll aim for around 7:45 to 7:50 to kind of do the swap. So, yeah. What do I need to send? Okay, in the meantime, let's see if I can send some messages now. Thank you again, Lucky. Appreciate it. It's so cool to get subs. Yeah, I think this part. Formula said only 40 minutes. Yeah. Time really does go by way too quickly. But you can't wait. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really do. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go hit copy, share, copy link. I need to send it to some people in my chat, like my messages. Okay, let me send a quick message. Hello, beautiful people. Dubai time. 40 minutes. I'll be in the chat. Heist 1000, what the heck? Okay, I'll join this one. Why not? What do I have to do? Do I just go exclamation mark heist 1000? Ahoy! KG has joined the treasure hunt. Yobel has joined the treasure hunt. What do we get for this, though? Yes, will be awesome if you can join the live. Dun, 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 dun. What was it? Oh shoot! What did you say? Was it KG? You told me this. Boots and cats. That's what it was. Boots and catsin. Did we win? Did we win our treasure hunt? What the heck? Every lens I look at is like $1,000. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a delay. It looks like. Hopefully that's not a bad sign. The entire crew. Oh, nice. Wait, Lucky. How come this shows on mine? You got 0, KG got 0, but I got 2,000? No shot. Did I just steal your guys' 2,000? I'm so confused. I accept. Thank you guys so much. You guys are too nice. Are you sure you want to try again? There might be a glitch in the system. Because I feel like I constantly win these heists. All right, who else do I need to post this? Oh yeah, okay, I need to post this in my. Oh, here it is. Streamer privilege always, yeah. You want to do another heist? Okay, be my guest. Heist 1000. You know what? I'll do like 750. I just want to use a different number to see like if there's something weird going on here. Boots and Katzen, Boots and Katzen. I think there's a little bit of a delay in the Streamlabs, I think. Bum, 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 bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Gotta be. Bum 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 bum. Man, I'm so excited for this video. I'm really happy yeah. Well, just in general, this has been such a fun process. Like, I wonder, is there anyone else? There can't be many people who are doing what we've been doing, right? Like, how many YouTubers are out there who are live streaming the entire process of how they're making their video and then publishing that video as well? Like, the population of that kind of people must be like single digits, maybe double digits in the entire world, right? So with that assumption, how cool that we're one of them trying out this model. Maybe we can make this model work for other people. Maybe this will be a good thing, you know? Okay, to be fair, maybe this is already a thing and I just not aware. Lucky, you said I think it's under cooldown. Yeah. You can't do too many heists, you know? You gotta lay low for a bit. KG, I'm just so glad that I created this Boots and Cats monster. Yeah, you know, okay. We need to create an emo combination of the Boots and Cats. Because then anytime we get hype music, we have to do the Boots and Cats. I don't own any boots, though. Maybe, okay, oh, idiots. I have, not you, I am the idiot, okay? I have an idea. Because I have a picture of my cat. This is gonna be great. Yeah, here, one of these guys. Look. Any of these would work, I think. But we can have one of these pictures of my cat, and I can put a boot on his little paws there. And then we can make a little dance party. So I can put one of him here, and then my other cat. I think I have another photo I can do that too. So there'll be boots and cats, right? We got multiple boots and we got multiple cats. The Boots and Cats. I like that emote. Okay, keep a note of that because we need to do that after the stream or after the premiere. We gotta stay. Oh shoot! What did I just do? We gotta stay focused, locked in. Boots and Cats. Yeah, exactly. Just put some boots over him. Yep. All right, 7:30. I needed to send some more messages. I'm going. I'm just sending messages to some people. Free then.
You got me propped up like a doll,
Okay, let me read your. I got the boots and you got the cats. Wait, what? Yeah, I got the boots and you got the cats. Yep. Just boots over him. Yep. Just put it. Literally works with every hype song. That's true. That might end up becoming the most used emotes. And then we also learned from Low Bass Guy yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I never even thought of putting multiple emotes together to make a bigger image. So he did those cool things where it's like, he even took one of my emotes, but then added wings on the left and right of him. So yeah, it like blew my mind. Where I was like, I didn't even think about that. So we'll have more combos of emotes to come up with. Making notes. We are locked in. Yes. Why you kind of high? Wait, who are we talking about? Me? You know what? I've told my friends before, but I think my natural state is like other people when they're high, and then if I'm high, I'm basically, you know, blasted out of my mind compared to wherever else. I'm like one. I think my mind normally is already in a mode of like, the world is ethereal. He's hyped for the video. Yes, I'm very hyped. Welcome, Bonnie. Welcome. Yeah, accept that duel. Ooh, Bonnie, so sorry to see you lose some points there already. You're losing the PPs already. Lucky, what is that emote? That looks kind of cool. I can't see it from my chat so well. Actually, you know what? Let's look at it from the Twitch. And then, oh, you want to duel me? Be my guest. You ain't doing again, gang? Yeah, it's all good. Oh, look at me. Man, this can't be a 50-50 because I swear, I think my record is like a 70% win rate. You said, oh, you won. Nice. Good on you. KG, I used to tell people my natural state was high. Yeah, I think I'm the same. It is rigged, though. This is a good time because we got about 15 more minutes, but I'm going to put this in the chat and we'll do it more often, but I created a command called !watch party. This is just temporary for the watch party we're going to do. So feel free to click on that link, have it ready. It will open up the YouTube premiere for our upcoming video. And now, unfortunately, there isn't a way to have a, what do you call it? Like, there won't be a webcam or audio. There's only the chat function, but I will be there. I will be very active on that chat. So the goal right now is at 7:45. At 7:45, I'm gonna switch my scene over to tell people or request people to check out the watch party. And so then you can hop over to that YouTube link and then we'll be there. We'll be live chatting away there. And then at 7:50, I think I'm gonna turn off the YouTube live stream because there is some concerns that I don't know if that will conflict with the live of the premiere video. So 10 minutes before, I am going to shut off the stream for YouTube, and I do hope right now we got 6 of you guys on YouTube, but yeah, I appreciate it. I hope we can all migrate over to that video. This is the first time I'm doing this, guys, so if there's any hiccups, apologize is a strong word, but I hope you will understand if there are glitches or something doesn't work out properly. We're all just learning. We're all just here to learn, okay? But if this does work out, you have my undying gratitude because if you guys are watching the video live, I do believe it does help the performance of the video. Obviously, if you guys leave comments in the video once the live is done and the video is finally published, then of course anything you guys do in terms of watching that video, sharing it, leaving comments, it will help me tremendously. We are still a very, very small YouTuber, okay? We're trying to crack 10,000 followers. We're almost there. We're at the cusp of it. And I do hope that this video will be one of those that helps people get a good sense of the content that I create. So yeah, we're just going to see if it works out. But T-minus 14 minutes before we do the hop. Oh, KG, you keep denying Lucky's duels. I don't know, there might be something going on. Marital problems? Davy Jones locker. Yeah, and I might pull the trigger on upgrading the Streamlabs so we can do more kind of point stuff. I did see there's so many things I want to explore now that we're diving deep into being a streamer. There are things where it's like, oh, you can do like, you can play not video games, you can play games with your chatters, you can create all these different little widgets and stuff. And then with the Streamlabs, yeah, it looks like there's a few more ways you can use your points. So we're going to explore them all. And as a quick reminder, in case there's someone in the chat that I've been engaging with before, if you have helped me in any way throughout the past 25 days of my live streaming journey, whether it was just being very supportive, engaging with me in the chat, or by subscribing to my memberships, whether that was on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, we are giving you a shout out in the video. So it is at the very end, but I am giving credits and thanks to you guys for being a part of this journey. And I do hope to, I want to do that going forward with our future videos. Yeah, like I would love to find different ways to shout you guys out. So you guys are all grandfathered in. Yo, Conan, welcome, welcome. Hello. Thanks for being here, Conan. I forget what time you said. You're in Northern Ireland, right? But thanks for being here. Yes. What's a shout out for? Oh, no, I was saying in the video, you know, all of you guys should be there. In terms of the, you know, at the very end of the video, I give a little bit of thanks to everyone who's been supporting me, whether it's financially through like the memberships or subscriptions, but then also you guys who've all been hyping me up over 25 days. So yeah, we'll keep doing that. We'll find ways, but like I said, we're not even on day 30 of streaming. So once we're, let's call it like, what, 2 months into streaming, or maybe, yeah, I need to figure out when is the actual milestone. Maybe the milestone is once we have like 200 followers. Or okay, what if we say the moment we're averaging, man, I'm trying to, is it too ambitious to say averaging 50 streamers across YouTube, Twitch, and Kick? At the very least, I hope that we can start streaming to double digits across all of them. I would love to be able to see, like, on YouTube, there's like 10 people watching. Twitch, there's 10 people. Kick, there's 10. So if we can get to that point, that'd be... Is that the point where I say that's a cutoff of the grandfather mode? Where everyone who's been a part of my journey, who's helped me out, who's followed me, until the point where averaging double digits on all the streams. Then I might put you guys in a different tier. Like, I'll keep a note of all of you guys. I'll have like your usernames and all that. And so then as we hopefully continue growing, if we have different, like, you know, access and exclusive things or membership stuff, then you guys are all in the grandfather crew. So yeah. I literally, Coney said, I literally just got home from taking photos. Nice, man. You've been consistent with taking photos. Is this with that new Canon photo or the camera that you were sharing with us before? You were trying to get it fixed, right? You said, I would say 20 to 25 people watching is a good cutoff. Yeah, yeah. But I guess my question is like, because I'm multi-streaming, so is it like, hey, do I want a cutoff when there's 25 people across all three? Or should it be like when there's 25 per platform, you know? Because what if there's like 24 people watching on YouTube, 1 person on Twitch, 0 on Kick or something, right? Then it's like, do I really feel happy to say that's a cutoff point where like, yes, I feel we've leveled up to a new status? I don't know. But right now it is cool to see that we've got, at least from what I can see, there's 6 of you guys on YouTube, 4 on Twitch, 4 on Kick, 5 on Twitch. Oh, cool. So welcome, guys. We're coming close to the T minus, what is it? What is the countdown? You know, I should go full screen mode now, right? Do I need it? Yes. We got 24 minutes. Actually, I haven't looked at my agenda yet. Let's see if we achieved our agenda. Agenda item number 1 is game time. Okay, don't know what that means. Number 2 is time for the game. Number 3, it's game o'clock. Yes. Number 4, I did not play with my cats. I'll do that in 10 minutes. And we got a watch party at 7:45. Yes. So then at 7:45, I'll put up a scene on Twitch and Kick to hopefully direct people over there. Conan, you said something just now. I need to find a way. I really like this this little chat bubble that pops up, but I wish it would stay up permanently, you know? I don't know if that's a function I need to turn on, but it'd be nice to see the chat stay up on the screen. Conan, you said for the other chats from YouTube and Kick, can they see other people's messages? Like, say, I'm texting on Twitch and it pops up on the people on Kick. Yeah, so right now, if you're watching me live on whichever platform, any chats will pop up here. But don't tell Twitch, because apparently there's some rule there. I don't exactly remember. So for now, just assume this is all Twitch. But yes, what's going to happen at 7:45, so in about 8 minutes, except for the YouTube viewers, so Twitch and Kick, I'll put in, and I'll do it in the chat right now because the more the merrier. There is a command that I created called Watch Party. So Watch Party will take you directly to the link that you click on that will turn on my YouTube Premiere. So there is a chat panel in that Premiere video. So that's where I'll be. So from 7:45 onwards, we will continue via chat only on the YouTube Watch Party Premiere. And then the video itself will start at around 8:15, I think. And here's what I'll do actually. For those of you who are on my Twitch and Kick, even though I put the BRB scene and it's got the direction about going somewhere else, I'll keep my microphone on so that way you guys can still hear my voice. So in case you guys are still tuning into my Twitch stream, you can still hear my voice, but then my messages and stuff, I'll type it in this chat as well, but I'll be focusing on the YouTube Premiere chat. Yo, Cold Water Productions, good to see you. It's been a while, I think. You said 7:45 p.m. What part of the world are you in, brother? I am in Dubai. So I'm from the States originally, but I've been living in Dubai for a number of years now. So yes, Dubai time. So we're almost there. We got like 7 more minutes. Oh yeah, and guys, we got an early Christmas present. It is the microphone that we purchased. So I think after the premiere is done, I'm going to hop back on to normal live streaming, right? And so we might spend some time actually breaking this apart. Okay, that's a terrible choice of words. I do not want to break this. We're gonna learn how to use this microphone and try to install it. I might even try to put up one of my cameras here so we can do a downward angle as we unbox this beautiful thing. But yeah, it came 2 days early. And the beginning of the stream, I was even saying, like, I had some wishful thinking. I was like, oh, I kind of was hoping the microphone would arrive today, you know, just for a fun little surprise. I was like, yeah, it's probably going to happen on Friday. But we got lucky. Cole, you said, wow, awesome, a country I've always wanted to visit. Well, yes, well, don't visit now. Visit after November. Then the weather gets beautiful. By then, it's like 21 degrees Celsius. 70 degrees Fahrenheit, that kind of weather. It's really nice. And it lasts for like 4 to 5 months. Yo, Cole, you're from Arizona. That's where I'm from. No shot. Yeah. Well, nice to meet someone, a fellow Arizonan. That's where I grew up. Conan, you said, I'm from the shit country, Northern Ireland. Rains every day, like 10 seasons one day. I love rain. It's good for photography. So, Conan, are you going to do a giveaway of your old mic? It is a thought that I have. So yes, keep that in mind. I am considering that. But that's assuming that we become so successful doing the streams and like growing the channel. And I am confident we can do that. It's all about consistency and like whatever. But I would love to be able to give it back to you guys in some way. And there's nothing like the fact that this microphone was I love this microphone, but obviously we had our challenges and it's a big part of the first 30 days of my streaming. So, yeah, it would be cool. I would love to do that. But again, look at the big head that we're trying to build up here. We're not even streaming to 20 people, and we're already talking as if we're like an iShow speed level, okay? But yeah, obviously I would love to do that. KG, you said yes. Wait, Cole, you said, oh, yeah, I missed a few things. I'm from San Diego, but I've been in Arizona about 10 years now. Can't complain. Nice. The only problem you have to pay for shipping. Yeah. Listen, that's the least I can do, you know, at that point. Cole, if you're in Arizona, then have you climbed Camelback Mountain? I feel like that's a must for most people. So, oh, we're 4 minutes away. Ooh. Yeah, so here's what I'll do. At 7:45, I will switch the scene over, and it'll direct people to the premiere. At the same time, I will keep my audio, the microphone, and whatever else still turned on. I'll keep the microphone turned on Twitch and Kick, but then I'll try to focus my chatting inside of the YouTube Premiere chat box. But at least you guys can still hear me, and I'll still look at your chats here and everything. So yeah, we'll make it work that way. Premieres in 18 minutes. Oh, Also, guys, I think I told you guys this before. Like I said, I get entertained easily, right? So I'm never bored. Like I'm just never bored. There's always something I can entertain myself with. I get entertained easily. So right now, you guys are watching me acting super hyped and giddy, and it's not being faked. This is just how I am. So even something as I won't say lame. It's not lame, but something as like, oh wait, you just made a video and you're publishing it. Okay. To me, I'm like, oof, what a cool moment. It just feels like it has a nice finale to it because we've been working so hard at this video for 25 days. 24 days. 24 days. Actually, no, 25 days. I'm counting today as well. We did a lot of work today. 25 days of 8 to 9 to 10 hours streaming, struggling every single day to figure things out. What a journey. And to finally see, what do you call it? Like to reap your rewards, or like to at least finally see the finished product start to finish. Yeah, right? Like without me pausing the video here and there or doing something. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this as well. Conan, you said, Cole, you said Camelback is great. Yeah. Conan, you should put a camera for a background while you're doing stuff. You can swap camera. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, wait. Brilliant point. How can I do that? Okay, guys, you're not going to hear me for a moment here because I'm going to switch over to that Premiere promo. 1 second.
There are moments you never forget when you witness something primal, ancient, unstoppable. Through blinding snow, I watched them emerge, eagle hunters with the spirit of warriors.
Okay, you guys should
past.
be able to hear me now, but
This
I
is
like
my journey
your
to the heart
suggestion
of
there. Let me
Mongolia.
add a little camera. What a brilliant idea. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you some PPs for that, okay? I think that's fine right there, probably, yeah. And then let's create a little browser source. I think I have the thing for...
There are moments you never forget when you witness something primal, ancient, unstoppable. Through blinding
Webcam,
snow, I
yeah.
watched them emerge, eagle hunters with the spirit of warriors past. This is my journey to the heart of Mongolia.
Cool. Okay, so hopefully that worked all right. Let me just come back to here real quick. Okay, so let me see. Did that work okay, guys? Were you able to hear and see me okay? So Coney said, where's the day count? Like your cat cam. Yeah, the day count I turned off for this one. Oh, you said whatever's playing is really loud? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I'll turn that down. You should put the video that's playing right now as a wee document of what you do. You should put the, oh yeah. I think if I understand what you're saying, this whole thing, so all of the live stream that we've been doing, I am planning to create a YouTube video about it, talking about like my first month of live multi-streaming across YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, or whatever the title is. But yeah, I do want to document the good and the bad, what I learned, what I've enjoyed, what's moving forward. So I will create a video like that on YouTube. So yeah, you guys will all be a part of it. You know, we're only on day 25. So it's kind of cool that we finished the video within that month. So we'll have some nice moments in the future YouTube video about it. So yeah. But yeah, were you guys able to see everything okay in that little thing there? Because then, besides maybe turning down the audio a bit, we can keep that going. And then, yeah, we'll still try to direct people to YouTube as well. How fun, how fun. Oh, shoot, I should do that now, actually. Okay, so guys, it is 7:46 p.m. So sticking to our strategy and what we talked about, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over to this, the Premiere Pro.
There are moments you never forget when you witness something primal, ancient.
I'm going to turn down this
unstoppable.
audio here because I'm not going to
Through
speak too
blinding
often.
snow, I
Right?
watched
So
them emerge.
let's say something like
Eagle
this,
hunters
hopefully,
with
is
the
okay.
spirit of warriors past.
So let me know in the
This is
chat,
my
guys,
journey
if
to
you
the
are
heart
able
of
to
Mongolia.
hear me okay, and is the audio of the video on the watch party on the Twitch Kick side, is that working okay? And then I'm going to hop over to the YouTube side now. Okay, I am now in the YouTube Premiere chat. You're gonna DM me about the camera? Yeah, please. Formula, you said this is a bit off topic, but I don't understand how some tech channels have 100,000 subs only get 1,000 views. Yeah, I'm sure like there's, I don't know actually. I can't even speculate. So guys, if you don't mind, I will request humbly if you can hop over to the YouTube link that I popped in there.
Something primal.
You can keep the Twitch and the Kick chat open still so you can hear my voice. But I'd love if you guys could start assembling. We're going to start the party over on the YouTube side. But yeah. And should I turn on the soundtrack? No, we'll keep the music off so I can hear music on my side, but I believe you guys can only hear the sound of that one video playing, which I'll turn down a little bit. It's probably, it might get annoying if you're hearing it over and over again, so we'll turn it down significantly. All right, what else do I need to do? Okay, so in about 2 to 3 minutes, I do need to then shut off the YouTube, just in case. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much. I do hope you will hop over to the premiere, which is in the link. And then after the premiere ends, I will continue streaming and I'll turn back on the YouTube live stream. So hopefully you guys will want to debrief with me, let me know your thoughts and all that fun stuff. So we'll turn off in like a couple minutes. Coney said, check the DMs. Okay, 1 second. Coney says something like that where you have a camera behind you. Oh, yeah, that's a cool idea. That's a future thought for sure. I did kind of think about it where you get like a behind the scenes, like an overhead shot even, but from way behind. But we got some time before we get there. All right, let me send also on my Discord, everyone. We are live watch partying the completed Mongolia episode 1 video on YouTube. Hope you'll join now. All right. When you end, I'm going to do something for 10. No worries, man. Yeah, do your thing. Do your thing. Conan, are you going live later on? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I will be live. I will be live after the premiere on all platforms again. And we're going to do the unboxing of my Electro Voice RE20 Black. Woohoo! What time for UK time? I mean, just, I don't know. Right now it's almost 8 p.m. my time, and I'll continue until midnight probably. The usual. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, so excited. So excited. Conan, I thought you were ending. No. I'm not. I'm gonna end my YouTube. So Twitch and Kick, I'm gonna keep running it, and then it'll just be one stream. So after the premiere, it'll just hop back onto Twitch. You'll see me as normal again. I won't turn off the Twitch and Kick. It's just for YouTube because the premiere is considered like a live video. I don't think I can go live and have a live video at the same time. There's some kind of maybe technical issues. So I'm gonna end the YouTube stream. Actually, I'm gonna end it now. So guys, anyone who's watching on YouTube, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to now shut it off. If you don't mind hopping over to the YouTube premiere, I hope you guys will enjoy that video. It's going to play at around like 8 to 8:10, I think, somewhere in that point. But let me go ahead and see if I can turn off the YouTube stream now. Thank you guys. Let's see if it works.